All right, how's everyone doing out there? Hopefully, everybody's having a wonderful. I think it's Monday. I think that's what day it is. So I'm hoping everybody has a good Monday. And if you're watching this in the future, we're hoping that you have a good whatever day it is out there. So let's go ahead and start bringing in our panel, and then we'll get into the crazy shy. So let's bring in the widows. How you doing there, sir?
What is up, my brother? How are you? And hello to all the friends and folks.
I am excited to speak about the subjects that we have ready for today. So I hope everyone is ready for that. So let's go ahead and bring our next guest. Hi, Nicole. How are you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. Yeah.
Awesome.
Tired.
Well, it's wonderful to have you here the first time on my stream for Crazy Shite. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go over a lot of crazy stuff and go from there. All right. So let's go ahead. Hey, Cassius, how are you doing, honey?
Hey, everybody. How is everyone?
We are wonderful.
Hope you're all having a great day. Everybody in chat as well.
Yes. Okay, Little Wolf, I'm going to send you a link as well if you would like to jump in with us. I know sometimes you can't always come into us. I mean, inside of us. I mean, jump on our stream. But hopefully you can today. All right, Mom.
Maybe you can figure.
Are you purposefully trying to get yourself in trouble with that list that Mango is keeping? Because I swear to God, brother. I swear to God.
On her stream today, she mentioned about how long it's getting, and we're going to have to do just a stream that is just we'll talk about it later stream.
Right.
You're gonna have
more
to
than
do
one stream. Are you kidding me?
You're gonna have to do a series. Like you're gonna have to turn this into like a television series, like 13 episodes. You know, save like the really bad ones for like the series finale. You know, make it a whole thing.
Well, and my dumbass keeps digging the hole deeper and deeper like a grave because
you're a glutton for punishment. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, he loves punishment. Are you kidding me?
How we love it.
Yes.
Oh, well, no, he's DMing, he's sending me messages in the middle of the night, and I'm like, leave me alone for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you got to give him a break.
Yes, everybody say hello to Sydney.
Hi, everybody.
Sid,
good to see ya.
Good to see
Welcome. How are you doing, honey?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful now that we have this wonderful panel with us, and I believe there are going to be a couple more people that will be in here very soon, but I think they're finishing each other off.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's what it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean?
They're finishing a game from, if I understood correctly, what's happening behind the scenes. Which
is that what they're calling it these days?
Yeah, well, that's what I said.
Yeah, the laundry.
That's what the kids are calling it these days.
Speaking of games, Slim, I need to get that Cards Against Humanity site that you have, because I think everybody in my Discord will like that better than the one that I play.
So I go to Massive Decks, but I will send you the link in the private chat.
Yes,
what's the actual
link?
Dicks. Yeah, okay. Yes, Massive Dick. I'll send you my and never mind.
Awesome.
It's detachable,
Slim,
so we can.
stop talking. Stop talking.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to go buy you a new shovel soon. I mean, come on.
Right.
Exactly. I'm gonna break the one that I have. It's gonna be too heavy. It's gonna break. Okay. Anyways,
just see Slim out in the backyard digging a hole, like he's on a chain gang in the 30s. Right. You know, he's just out there like singing 9 Inch Nails tunes to himself.
Yeah. Head like a hole.
With his favorite nun behind him, whipping him as he does it. Just so he can.
Keep working, boy.
Exactly. It keeps the thing running. You got to have a whole scene. You got to have the people watching, the people who are involved, and then you.
Right.
I mean, and the toys. You always have to have the toys as well.
And any witnesses.
Exactly. Tiny Captain, I sent you a link, and I saw that you were writing for a second. If you want to jump inside of us, please do. We have a handful more space. Yes. The fuller that we are, the better I feel, because I don't like spaces being open inside of me. I like to be.
The fuller the better. The fuller the better.
The better we all feel, honey.
Yes, exactly.
Slim, are we gonna have to cancel you?
Yeah, cancel,
Hashtag cancel Slim.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Slim, you're canceled.
Why'd you give me a wrench?
I think everybody should have a wrench now. If you don't have a wrench, go ahead and message in the side chat, and then I will add one to you. I believe everybody who's here, we know, and I would rather everybody have a wrench so that in case anything goes down, I don't have to moderate it. You all moderate my chat for me. So if somebody jumps in that's being bad or that's not being nice, that's up to you all how you want to judge that. If somebody gets out of line and overuses their power, then we'll talk about that when it happens. Right, I would rather everybody have their fetish tools handy than not have them handy. So
right.
Mine are right in front of me, so we're good to go.
Oh, there you go.
Awesome, sweet. And
Boy Scout motto: be prepared.
and I don't mind having a chat that is just full of mods. If people come in here, see that, and they get intimidated and they leave, that's their prerogative. We're doing this to give entertainment, and if you don't want to be entertained by my punk ass or anybody here, then you can all go somewhere else. I don't really care.
Yeah.
We're doing this
right out of it.
We're doing this for us. This is really why.
And then when
we
the
do
bots
these
come in,
things.
you can play Whack-A-Bot. There you go.
Yes.
And to it first.
Okay, so
That's
Lizard
not fair. You
said,
always beat me.
you like getting beat, but never mind.
At least pull my hair first.
Yeah, there you
Tiny
go.
Captain can't come in today, he said. So
yeah, okay, I see.
maybe
yeah,
next time, hon.
Yeah, pull my hair and tell me that you love me, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Tell me that you care, that kind of stuff. All right. Anyways, so let's see. I didn't have this planned exactly, but we normally on these streams begin, and we're still waiting for a couple more people to get in here. Brainless is on a call with his significant other, and then I think that the Pearl and Vila are playing with each other. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. We'll watch them figure it out later. I don't know. Like I said. So we're gonna go over.
Stop talking, man. It's getting deeper. It's getting
He
deeper.
likes it deep. Come on, he likes it deep.
Are you
The
trying to
deeper,
get
the
to China
better.
at this point?
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm always
He's
trying to get
go-
my fingers deeper. I mean,
he's trying to dig the deepest hole, not just like the borehole, that 8-kilometer hole. He wants to go deeper than that. So,
yeah.
Just saying.
He's trying to dig a sinkhole at this point.
God, he's trying to.
I wanna dig a hole so deep I get inside your core. But okay, so
and come out the other side.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go over.
Is it weird that I found a gold nugget in there?
It's even
Looks like corn.
It's even worse when I find a diamond. But never mind.
Ouch.
We're gonna go into what holidays it is today. So Act Happy Day. Let's go ahead and just see what that day actually is, because I don't know what that.
Happy Day. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone in the world snorts cocaine.
Yeah, there you go.
So should I play the song "Happy" all 24/7, all day today?
I think that's what it's getting at. It says, when someone is happy and they're joyful and content, today's the day to act as if that is how you feel. It's not done merely to make people believe you are happy, but to actually get yourself to feel happy. So there is a study that they did at one point in time where they put a pencil in people's mouths and they made them do strenuous work. And they found out that the people who had the pencils in their mouth simulating a smile claimed that they didn't have as much of a hard time doing these things. I don't know if that is 100% true. I just know it's a study that came out. So just whistle while you work, I guess, is the best way to put that.
I can imagine the drool after that, though. But
yeah.
Hey, how's it going? No, that won't.
A little drool cup underneath your chin.
I would rather have a ball gag put in, but never mind.
Hey, that
That makes me happy, but never mind.
Stop
Hey,
digging,
Joe.
Slim. You're about to hit a sewer line.
I know. I'm trying to not.
He's already hit the sewer lines. You kidding me?
I'm talking about on the other
I'm-
side of the earth.
Oh,
I'm way
gotcha,
deeper than
gotcha.
that. Okay, yeah, okay.
Gotcha.
So International Day for elimination of racial discrimination. Woo, that's like a tongue twister almost.
Yep.
So everybody show the day of elimination of racial discrimination day. Go out and hug people of other cultures and go show them love and buy somebody a dinner who isn't from your background or something like that. Do something nice for other people. And remember, there's no reason to be racist. Everybody sucks. It doesn't matter who they are, where they're from, or anything like that. You got to find the people that are really cool in your life, no matter who they are, what they believe, and any of that stuff. And don't be closed
as
off
Martin
to
Luther
whatever
King
they
said,
believe.
it's not the color of your skin; it's the content of your character.
Exactly. There we go. Yeah. So one thing that I love about, like when I was growing up in San Diego, there's so many cultures put together. It was awesome to be able to one day be in a Spanish festival, and then the next day be celebrating something of voodoo culture, or and then one day it's St. Patrick's Day, and
Right.
you're just every single day just celebrating people's cultures all throughout the year. It's like, heck yeah, and you find out new things about different cultures by being a part of the celebrations and saying, well, what is this day? Why are we doing this? Or, tell me why we're having fun or why we're partying.
Right.
All right. The next one is International Day of Forests. So go give your
Go hug a
local
tree.
forest.
Give a tree, give a
there we
tree a
go.
hug.
That's what I was gonna say.
Run
Go
naked
give
through the
your-
woods and say, "Love
It's National
me."
Puppetry Day.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
But you might not want to go get naked in a public forest or anything.
Not a
because,
public
you
forest.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah,
secluded
yeah.
part, and then do it.
Right.
there you
Frolic
go.
in the forest.
Hike about 10 miles back and have at it.
Right.
Yes, yes. So the next one is Memory Day. So everybody remember today, right?
What?
Is that what it's about?
Okay.
Never
What?
mind,
Huh?
never mind.
What was that?
I'm sure that.
I think I missed
Wait,
that.
wait, what day is this?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't actually say. I'm sure it's Memory Loss Day is really what it is. So
They forgot to write it down. Is what happened.
Yeah, well, exactly. So today is National California Strawberry Day. So not just
Ooh.
National Strawberry
Love
Day,
me
it's
some
National
strawberries.
California Strawberry
Mhm.
Day. And yes, Tiny, we know that people suck, but you only have to find the right person that sucks the right thing. Exactly. There you go.
Exactly. Mhm.
I will go with that. All right, the next one is National Common Courtesy Day. So make sure you nationally common your courtesy day. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It should be, National Countdown Day, National Crunchy Taco Day. It's
Wait,
not
what did
national...
you just say? It's National Come While You Curtsy Day?
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Well, just making sure.
Yes.
Right.
So, National Countdown Day. I don't know what that is exactly, and I'm just going to skip
10,
over because I want to get to
9.
National
Well, I
Crunchy
celebrated
Taco
that today
Day.
with my premiere. It had a countdown on it, so
7.
there you go.
6,
There we go. We had a
5.
countdown on the.
4,
4.
3, 2, 1.
Okay,
Lift
so we
off.
national-
That is my little tribute to Mr. Jello Shots right there, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. So we nationally counted down day
Mm-hmm.
officially. Okay. So National Crunchy Taco Day. I don't know why it's crunchy,
Taco is.
but if your taco is crunchy, please wash it.
Go see a
and,
doctor about that.
Yeah, and then go see a doctor.
That sounds
because
like a
you-
personal problem.
You may have a problem.
Stop acting like
been-
They have medication.
Oh no! Oh, who said that? Who said that?
That's me.
Okay,
Mhm.
you pretty much took the words out of my mouth because I was just about to say, why are you taking feminine hygiene advice from Shani?
Oh,
Great minds think alike, honey.
That's rude.
oh.
That's
And,
just
and
rude.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if it is that color and it smells like that, don't put it in your mouth.
Ew.
Slim, I quit.
Wait, no, wait. You know
Slim,
what?
I quit.
That makes me that no, that made me
yeah,
angry.
yeah.
That made me angry, and I have to say this. You know what? Fuck you, Rev, for putting that out into the world. Fuck you,
Yes.
evil,
Slim,
sinister son of a bitch.
Yes.
Slim, I quit.
Okay, all right. I'll try
right,
to
show's
behave.
over. Thanks everybody for coming.
Yeah, everybody,
Yes,
good night. We're out of here. We're done. 18
done.
minutes in. We're done. 18 minutes in.
Shortest live stream in the history of YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get to the next one, which is National Day of Action on Syringe Exchange. And I think this is a...
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's named exactly this way, but I am very for a way for people to exchange their syringes for new ones if they are...
For old ones for their clean ones, yeah.
Yeah, and even if you're homeless and you have diabetes, same difference. You know what I'm saying? This isn't just for druggies. This is for people who need to use syringes.
Yes.
It is awesome that you can go to a place and exchange them.
My doctor's office actually has a syringe exchange right in the building.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
nice.
Yeah, there's a handful of places around us that have those deposit places, and in like most of the places that have a pharmacy, you can dispose of them as well. And same with old medication. That's another thing that's very, very important, is if you have medication that is expired, please go and take it to the right place and get it taken care
please
of.
don't
Right,
flush
don't
it
just
down the
flush
toilet.
it down the toilet or
We have
throw
them
it in
do
the
that.
garbage.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, exactly. And don't give them to your nephew. Just because
Yeah,
he
that
thinks
too.
he's gonna.
But no, I do like this, especially considering my doctor's office is right in the middle of downtown. So with our homeless population, they can go and exchange needles, whether they're diabetic or drug users. It doesn't matter. They have a huge syringe exchange right in the center of downtown where they can go.
Good.
One thing I would like to say before we get further into this is, when you're using a hypodermic needle with that small of a needle, just using it once, from what the studies say, and I don't know this 100% myself, but I know from piercing myself with these type of needles, which is just the capped ends, but these are pretty big.
Right.
These are actually bigger than the ones that you would use for if you were taking drugs and or taking diabetic medication. Supposedly, if I use this once, it unsharpens itself 90%.
Yes,
Oh,
the
wow.
tip bends.
Okay.
So I am a diabetic. So you have this right here
Yeah. Okay.
is the size of a diabetic hypodermic needle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
And then this is
Can I
a
have-
larger gauge one.
Yeah. Okay.
This
So
is
that's
one
exactly
that's
yeah. This is the one one that I have. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. The one I have is.
And then this is look, you can see the size difference between the two of them.
Yes. Yes.
You can see it, yeah.
And so even with the one for diabetic purposes and what most people usually use to inject themselves with drugs.
Yes, you can see
Yeah.
this is a used one from my.
Can I have you
insulin.
put your finger behind it, please?
Or your hand or something.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
there we go. So
You
there
can see
is
The
yeah.
tip is bent,
Yeah.
and that was from one-time use of insulin.
Exactly. And then from what I've come to understand, everybody say hello to Vila. Let's just say hi, Vila, really quick.
Hi, Vila.
Hi.
everyone. Putting Spawn to bed.
Awesome. We're talking about today is Needle Exchange Day. I know that the thing was way further than that, so we're going over why that's very, very important for culture, or for people being able to exchange theirs for. And we're not just talking about druggies. We're talking about people who need the actual medicine for it as well. But what's so important that I was getting at, and Queen Cassius can attest, and just like she was getting at, you can only use some of those one time. It is not very, very healthy at all to use multiple times and or between people. Not even just talking about getting a disease from other people from it. It's getting run down. It's going to be very dull, and then you can't technically clean it 100%. So you're going to have blood particles on it some way, shape, or form, or plasma, or something that you're going to be.
You can get hepatitis C from reusing your own needles.
Okay.
Surely there's also like blood allergy where like if you're A positive and they are a like negative blood type,
then
your body will detect. I don't know. I know it works for some things. I don't know if it would be. Yeah, I don't know if the the small amount would be too little on a needle or not.
But
no, even that your body will.
Your body's going to react to it.
Right.
When moms are a positive or a negative, they have to get a shot in case
called
the
Rogam.
baby is the opposite.
I'm an Rh negative, and with my son, I had to get about 7.5 months along. I had to get my first Rogam shot.
Yes.
After I had him,
negative.
I had to have another one, so that told me he was a positive blood type. With my daughter, I only had the one. I know she's a negative blood type. I didn't have to get one after her, so that was good. But it's in case any of their blood mixes with my blood, it can have an effect on me and any future children after that. Not just me.
I'm O negative, and it's believed that one of the miscarriages I had was because they were likely a positive blood type.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like your body detects it as a foreign object and tries to get rid of it. So your body commits spontaneous abortion of the baby because it sees it as a foreign substance in you that shouldn't be there. It doesn't realize it's a baby. It thinks it's some parasite or something.
So before we get to the next holiday, I think we've almost done.
Oh, look, we're all surrounding Slim.
Yes, score. I'm in the middle, finally. Well, that happens a lot. Never mind.
Slim sandwich.
Yes, I'm happy to be in the middle because then I can reach everyone. Never mind.
There you go.
So the one thing I want to say before we get,
son.
I know. Well, the thing is we don't have the mango here to keep my list going. I mean, and somebody else was making a list. I don't remember who. Mama, were you making a list for me? Oh, it was Brain. Okay, so we don't have either one of them here yet, so I can go off as much as possible until they get here, and then I will have to stop. But anyway,
they can always go back and watch this.
Yeah,
I know. And Mango said she's got sheets, so we're gonna have to do a multi-episode stream of. We'll talk about it later. It's gonna be Slim talks about it later stream is what it's gonna be called.
Awesome.
All right, so just to talk about the negative effects of you reusing something over and over. I used to pierce my cheeks with guitar strings. So I would go and I would buy the largest gauge unwound steel guitar string, which is actually for a banjo, I think is the ones that I used to buy. Anyways, and I used to sharpen the end to a point, and I would pierce my cheeks and I would play Freebird live on stage, right?
That does sound very much redneck hold my beer moment. So banjo's probably the right vibe to go for.
Yeah.
Okay, my question: why Freebird?
Because I'm my mouth's chained. You know, my mouth is, and everybody and their mom yells Freebird. The first time that I pierced my cheeks, somebody yelled at play Freebird, so it's just a running theme that we talk about.
Whenever
Freebird.
Someone says, what song do you want me to play? You have to shout Freebird. It's become like
Freebird,
right? Yeah. And then the proper response to that is there's always
fuck you.
One.
Oh yeah, exactly. from so anyways,
from the stage, there's always one.
Exactly. So what happened one night? I had a container full of guitar strings that I had not used before, and I had a container of guitar strings that I had used before, and I got them mixed up.
Oh.
So I ended up on stage piercing my cheeks with a guitar string that I used the night before that had blood coating all over it. This cheek that I poked it into swelled to the size of a softball.
Oh my gosh.
Because the impurities from the blood,
Wow.
dried blood, got inside of it, and it was my own dried blood.
Still, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Slim
saying.
gave
You get
yourself an
hepatitis C
infection.
Exactly.
You
So
can
that's
get
the
hepatitis
thing.
C from yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the whole thing that we need to remember, and that's why there are all of these people who are anti-drugs and anti-people having access to things like condoms or needle exchange, and they think, oh, I'm stopping the problem. No, honey, that's
you're
not how
making it
this
worse.
works.
You're doing
Exactly,
the
because you're
absolute opposite.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
been proven everywhere. Needle exchanges help.
Yeah.
Actually, legalizing drugs helps.
It does. It does.
And crime rates and stealing and everything. And instead of giving drug addicts jail time, send them to rehab. And not just
they
rehab,
need counseling.
but where they get counseling, they get help finding a job, and they get help acclimatizing back into outside life from the clinic, because that's the hardest part.
Yes, and you know what is cheaper to do? Rehab somebody rather than putting them in prison for 30 years, because rehab takes cheaper. Yeah, exactly. So if you are out there and you're like, oh, I don't want the deficit to be larger, well, then we need to rehab people and not send them to prison. The other thing that I want to say
investment.
Yeah, and the other thing I want to say right quick before we get to the next holiday, which is showing your flower off day, I think is what it, never mind.
Yeah, I think it's let your flight free. No, you're right.
For your flower day, never mind.
Your flower free fly.
Not like
flower the local Virgin Day.
Okay, before I get to it, and that's another reason why we need to have abortion be legal, is because it's going to happen no matter what.
Yep.
You need to have the safe access to being able to look at the resources, have the resources to decide whether or not you're going to go through it. The other day I was watching, I will look it up later. There is a fake news organization that goes around to these anti-vaxxer conventions, protests and stuff. And they were at an anti-abortion one the other day, and they said, okay, everybody had the have the baby and adopt it. So he went around the whole day and said, how many people have you adopted? How many children, and nobody throughout the whole thing has said that they could adopt, and half of them said they're not eligible to adopt.
Jeez,
so
look at that.
So what is
I find so weird about America with the abortion stuff, and like getting the morning after pill as well, because here it's comparatively easy. Like I've walked into a chemist a couple of times, and I've just had a quick chat with the pharmacist, and I've been given the pill, and that's it.
Yeah.
My local Sainsbury's sell the morning after pill. I could go there. Now it's still open, 1 more hour till it closes. Get the morning after pill for £30, or because I'm on benefits, I fill out a little form and I get it for free.
Yes.
Because I'm on like low restricted income.
Right.
It is deemed like a medical necessity for me to get it for free. Thus meaning population stays down and poor people don't get poorer having children that they can't afford because they couldn't afford the morning after pill.
Right.
Correct.
No, and whether they use a condom or not, that's neither here nor there. It shouldn't affect whether they can get access to the morning after pill.
Of course not, yeah.
But either way, 30 quid, week's food shopping. Not everyone has 30 quid to spare, just like, ching!
Yeah.
Go on, have it.
Exactly.
So we do what we can to make it available.
Yes. So really quick, let's say hello to the Brainless. Hey, Brainless, how are you?
Brainless.
Brainless, that was quick. Jesus Christ, Minute Man.
No. It was not that. There was
to
video,
be fair,
but nothing.
2-pump jump.
No, hold on. To be fair, he's a 3-minute man, okay?
And Slim should know this, okay? Come on.
and I know. Never mind.
No.
So really quick.
If that was happening, I would miss your stream, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. We had some long sessions there, Brainless, but don't talk about that on stream. Anyways, so Mark Caesar is saying when you increase sexual education, you decrease abortions. Exactly. The more that people are educated in how to not have a kid, then there will be less likely chance that you're going to go through that. If you understand how to have. We talked about this the other day on Cookie Stream, and I'll talk about it here because it's Slim saying it and not Cookie. Multiple forms of birth control used together is probably the safest way that you're going to get through this. You have the multiple contraceptives. You wear a condom, and there's birth control pill. Yeah, I have a vasectomy. I can still. Yeah, never
use rhythm.
The only time that I've ever, well, that's not true, but the time that I made a mistake and had to go through the abortion process or have my significant other go through it was when we're using the pull-out method, and that obviously didn't work because too much cocaine and too much drugs.
That is not a method.
No, it isn't.
No. Pull-out myth, not
exactly. It's
go.
So please try to use multiple contraceptives at once to help that happen.
Of different kinds, not 2 condoms at the same time.
Yeah, please don't use multiple condoms at once. It is using different types of contraceptives together. And hopefully your life is going to be a lot funner. Unless you're planning, and that's a whole different story. We'll talk about that on another thing. But let's get to the next thing, and I think it is National Flower Day. So if your flower is blooming today, show it to us in the DMs. I mean, show your flower today. I don't know. Is that what it is?
Don't show it on stream.
Not. Don't show it. Yeah, don't show
Not
it
on stream. Go to the DMs.
But
and then
go to the private.
She's showing us her flowers.
They're all over the place.
There we go. Thank you for showing us your flowers on stream.
Someone picked me some daffodils.
Oh, how cute. I love those.
Those are the best kind of flowers. They never need water. They never die.
Exactly. So the next one is National Fragrance Day. So that means make sure that you wash your flower properly today before you show it off so that we can smell.
Don't want to gross people out.
No, don't wash it because then it has fragrance.
Oh, well, cheese and rice.
Now, once again,
what the fragrance you want, though.
We don't want a stink flower
fragrance
over here. Yeah, we don't want a stink flower. The next one is National French Bread Day. So, if you've got some bread, make sure you French it today. Next one is National. Yeah, next one is National Healthy Fats Day. So make sure you're eating the right fats. There's saturated fat and.
Make sure you're eating the right fats, like McDonald's chips, not the wrong fat, like Shannon for Christ.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like a New York pizza, not the Domino's.
Do chocolate covered cashews count?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
remember,
we'll take it.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna eat a BBW, make sure she takes a shower first.
But to be honest, eat fish every now and then.
Go down on your partner. Go down on your partner every once in a while.
And I don't
eat
mean a
fish.
fishy flour. Don't mix those 2 tastes up.
Wouldn't that be a fish taco?
Yes, make sure you eat a fish taco
The
every
fuck
once
did
in
we
a while.
just get into?
Who knows? I mean, you're on Slim Stream. We never
I get
know.
I get that, but my God, man, this just took a hard left turn, man.
We just veered off the road.
Okay, so to get to
the brakes are going out,
something,
man.
Yep.
To get to something that we cannot make fun of exactly, or we have to get away from this topic, is National Teenager Day. So everybody show your. National Single Parents Day. So everybody give love to the single parent in your life, which I think most of us are, or
I used to be one for 4 years.
No.
I think
Not as easy
I
as
think
you
we have a
think.
couple people on the panel. Yeah, I think we have a couple people on the panel who we should be showing appreciation for them today.
Until my husband came along into my life
because of their strength. Yeah.
Miss Vila.
Yep. Yep. So everybody show your single parent or a
Mr.
single
Brainless.
parent love today. And then National Teenager Day. So make sure that you show your teenager some love today.
No.
And then
Sorry.
let them know you love them and
Yes.
that they don't need to be all rebellious.
We'll text them or send them a Vine or send them a Marco Polo or whatever, because you can't talk to them in person anymore. So you got to do
we
it
all
over
have
interwebs.
teenagers, so
Yeah.
we need to be more empathetic with them. Because we used to be one. We know how it is.
So I don't know what this next one is. A National Welderly Day. So I'm guessing it's. I'm guessing
The
it's
elderly.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, well.
To promote health and benefits and humor in the elderly is what it seems like.
I like that.
So help an elder to promote their health, happiness, humor, and laughter. So send them a meme.
Yeah. Can you send a meme to Cookie for us?
Yes, we'll definitely send some cookies, some memes. Hello, Purple.
Send her a mail escort on us.
Oh wait,
Yes, I totally will.
Wait. That they, of course. Oh, how could I forget? That applies to Pip.
Oh, we gotta send Pip some love today. There we
Pip's
go.
definitely not
Where
well.
is Pip? Where is Pip?
Hungover.
Gotcha. I know.
Hungover as fuck, I
Okay.
think.
Probably.
I'm surprised I'm not hungover.
Like-
because it's about gym I have to stay on.
Like at 11 her time, she texted me back that she was kind of sober again.
Okay, so the next one that we have is Naraz, and it is celebrating Bali's New Year. Oh, let me look at this because I don't know if I'm saying that right. So it is celebrating the Bahal New Year. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Baha'i?
Hi.
And I don't know where that is exactly. Does anybody know where that is?
No.
I don't know where or what it is.
Okay, well, let's see if somebody can find that out, and we'll go over it. The next one is Slytherin Pride Day, of course.
Nah, fuck Slytherin.
Yeah,
They do need to get some fucking pride.
Yeah.
And
And then
the reason I said freaks and geeks. Hello, freaks and geeks.
Yes.
Purple. I don't know if I stole this from you, but I have been doing the thingies for a while. But yes, I may have been inspired by you to do these thingy-mabobbers. So if I did steal it from you, I do give you credit for acknowledging that you did this probably before me, doing these national holidays. All right.
So Nowruz actually translates to new day.
Okay.
And it says is the I think it's Baha'i and Persian New Year, which occurs on the date of the vernal equinox. So it started last night. I guess I'm guessing at sunset, and ends today at sunset.
Happy
says-
spring equinox.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
So-
the,
Yes,
that
it
is
is. So
right.
the holiday
Today
is
is
fixed
the
as March
equinox.
21st for Baha'is in all countries outside the Middle East, regardless of exactly when the equinox occurs. So even if it's like on the 22nd, it'll still be on the 21st. If the equinox is on the 22nd. Yeah. So they just have a fixed
That's
day
what
for it.
she said. Oh,
It's
never
basically
mind.
it's a religious holiday, basically.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, happy equinox, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Happy equinox.
Happy Equal Nux Day. Is that
Equal
where you
nuts?
get finger?
No,
never
they're
mind.
here.
That's
No,
That's
they're
different,
not.
Which I think is pretty
Happy
cool.
empty your nuts day.
This holiday dates back 3,000 years and it's rooted in a religion prior to Christianity and Islam. So
Ooh.
it's basically an old religious holiday.
So there was a religion before
Yeah.
Christianity.
Yes.
Wait. What?
was.
God would
Pagan
not. God
things
would
were
not let that
before
happen.
fucking
No,
God.
never mind. Okay, let's
The
get further
Bible
into
is
this.
a book of scam stories stolen from other religions.
Yes.
Yes, it totally is.
Mhm.
Okay, so the next one
Same
is
as
world.
God.
Yeah. God is stolen from other cultures. Totally. At least I stole my God from other. Never mind. The next one is World Down Syndrome Day. So anybody who that has Down syndrome, show them some love today. And we love all the people with all of their different how they're born. So definitely give anybody love
they're all
that
special. Everyone's
yes,
special.
everybody. Yes, all of us. Next one is World Poetry Day.
Real quick, sorry, I wanted to say something, but I had a phone call. My brother-in-law has Down syndrome, so I will definitely be spending time with him today.
Awesome, sweet. That's what we love to hear.
Yay.
And then the next one is World Poetry Day. So go ahead and make a poetry about the world.
And
Make a
remember,
poem
you
of the
can
world.
never be as bad as Gabby Hanna's poetry, no matter what you write. So go for it.
Or Vogon poetry.
Well, there you dang it. Oh, you beat me to it, Mama. I was going to say that. What? Who does...
You don't know
Brainless
Vogon
doesn't know
poetry,
it. No,
Brainless?
Brainless has not watched any of the any movie, so he doesn't know about Hitchhiker's Guide. Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Such a
Everybody in the
sheltered life
chat.
you lead.
I know that I just pseudo said it, but everybody put a 1 in the chat if you knew what that reference was too, and put a 2 in the chat if you don't know, and put a 3 in the chat if you don't give a flying fuck. Okay, so the next one is World Puppetry Day. So remember, stick your hand up somebody's bum and make them talk with you or for you. And never mind. No, that's not what it is, right? That's
Google puppetry of the penis.
Yeah. Google puppetry of the penis and have fun with that for a hot minute because I can't believe that's a thing. And there was a gentleman who came up with the art of penis puppetry, and he did it for a while. So, all right, now we are getting into, and Brainless doesn't know. Oh, here we go. Brainless doesn't know where his towel is exactly.
Okay, Mark has a poem, by the way.
Okay, here we go.
Mark Caesar.
Go ahead and read it, Mama.
The boy sat on the burning deck, his pockets full of crackers. One slipped out and down his leg and blew off both his knackers.
Nice.
That sounds more like a limerick almost.
Almost. Yeah. And then, yes, exactly. You should always have a towel. Never forget your towel.
Always have a towel.
And if you understand
what
we're speaking about,
too.
Yeah, and don't panic. Just don't panic.
Yeah, don't panic. That's the key thing. Don't panic.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Now I lay me down to sleep with the girl across the street. Won't her mommy jump for joy when daddy sees it's a baby boy?
Oh my God.
Christ.
Okay. The one thing that I'm very glad about us looking up all the national holidays is the last one is World Tattoo Day.
Yes, I saw that.
Nice.
Which is a segue into our first topic, which is tattoo styles. So now we get to go from World Tattoo Day, which if you don't have a world tattooed on you, go ahead and get that done soon.
Make sure it's flat, everyone, because we know the world is flat.
The world is flat.
Oh, wait. You know what that just made me realize? What if you were like a really diehard flat earther and you got a tattoo of a flat earth? But later, you realize, shit, it ain't flat. What will you do with that tattoo?
Wouldn't a flat earth tattoo on a body just look like a normal globe in 2D?
You just tell people you were young and stupid.
Yeah.
Or you get 4 elephants and a turtle underneath it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Yes. Exactly. Yes.
You just tell people you
got all the logic now. I like
whatever else people think holds up.
You just tell people you passed out from being drunk and the tattoo artist was a flurfer.
He flurfed me, man. It was horrible.
Or Surf has it correct. You turn it into a pineapple pizza.
Yes. There you go, Surf.
All right, here we go. We're gonna get to 5 different tattoo styles that we'll discuss, and we'll go over a handful of other ones as well. If you hadn't seen my tattoo tour we did last Wednesday, please go to my channel and go and watch that. I went over all the 200 tattoos that I have, or something like that, all over my whole body.
Content warning. Content warning.
Yeah, there's a little.
May shine through certain
areas. I have frilly panties on. Yes, I wear frilly panties in the video, and my cock outline may have shown up a couple times in the video.
Outline.
I saw a lot of nutsack.
Hey, whatever.
Outline. That's what you call an outline. Oh my god.
He had to keep his nuts somewhere, you know.
Right.
Okay, so it was more of an inline, not an outline. It was an inline.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop the link to that video in
Yes,
the chat.
please. Yes, please. All right.
I love the name of the channel. Sorry, Mom Tattoo.
On your desktop,
Yeah.
right?
I love that.
Yeah, and so we're going to be watching a channel called Sorry Mom Tattoo about 5 different styles of tattooing, and then we'll go over some other styles, because there is literally like a million different styles of tattoo from different regions of different places, from different time periods and stuff. So we're just going to go over the basic ones that are most popular now, and we'll talk about some other ones. Who has the bird tweeting in the background?
That would be me.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sitting outside.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome, sweet, perfect. That works. I don't mind. It was just.
I was about to say
thought-
I can go in.
No.
Oh,
You're
that's
totally
fine.
fine.
I think we just kept doing this bird tweeting and didn't know where it came from.
I just thought that I was going insane.
Well, you already are insane, aren't you?
Well, we know.
I was
We know.
gonna say, if you're losing it, so am I.
We know that I'm insane, but I was just like, I'm hearing way more voices than normal, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Exactly.
Normally
so
it's
let's-
human voices, not birds tweeting.
yeah, usually, and the only problem with the voices in my head, though, they speak other languages that I don't speak, and so it gets really annoying.
Yeah, you
Anyways.
at least understand them. Gosh, you know.
Yeah, I know. If you would just speak not Italian, or I mean,
I like to know what you're saying if you're gonna speak to me. God.
yeah, if you're gonna yell at me in my head, I might as well know. Anyways, let's go ahead and get on with this. I'm gonna speed it up just a tiny bit, just to help us not
Just
get
a tiny
a
bit.
copyright. Yeah, just to get not a copyright strike. If there's music, I'll turn off the background music, but I'm gonna leave that on until there is background music.
We got one of the most popular styles, which is black and gray realism. In the
Okay,
last
there
couple
is,
of
so
years,
hold
this
on.
style has seen an enormous rise in popularity, and for good reason. Through many years, the 2 artists have perfected this style, and these days, only fantasy sets the limits of what you can do. Portraits, statues, paintings, and so much more can be done. Besides that, the compositions and the needles and the machines has made everything possible. Personally, I covered most of my body with black and gray. It goes well with
Dang.
almost any clothes, and it's like a style that basically never dies.
Very well done.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into the next one, which we're about to get into, the only reason I don't like black and gray is because everybody assumes that you were in prison.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That's why I got as much color in my body as I could, even though people who are ignorant to the culture will still ask me how long did I spend in the pen, and I'm like, I've been in jail multiple times. That's different than the pen, okay? Like,
That's
Well,
not
if you
a
look
thing over here. That's entirely like an Americanism. Like,
Yeah.
like, if you had black and white, black and grey tattoo, like no one would ask you how long you've been in prison. Now, if you had spider webs on your elbows, if you had a tear on your eye,
I was gonna say
then
the
you
tear.
would get
Mhm.
asked.
yeah.
I've had
yeah.
a guy come up to me and start flirting with me at a pub, and complete and utter chaff as well. And
Oh,
I'm like,
of course.
what? Thinking, why the fuck you talking to me, mate? And started hitting me, trying to flirt with me, and I'm like, Flint. He mentions he's just got out, and I'm like, you just got out? It's like, you got a teardrop tattoo though. Like, how the fuck have you just got out? You killed someone, or have you just got that on there for no fucking reason?
Right.
Some people
And he said, no, it's a filled-in tattoo for killing someone. It's a empty tattoo for this one particular prison. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it isn't.
Yeah,
because that's not a thing anywhere.
Blinder
Maybe
has a little teardrop, and he's never been in jail, so some people just like him.
Yeah.
Well, you're not supposed to get in less, but there are 3 reasons
I know.
get a tear, and it's for the death of a family member while you're in a gang society, so somebody close to you. You doing it, and again, filling it in and not filled in is another thing that I don't know enough about.
Right.
But there's technically 3 reasons, but just FYI, if you get a teardrop tattoo next to your eye, everybody's going to assume that you were the cause of somebody's demise. Let's just put it that way.
Right.
In Minecraft. So,
and
but
I don't like. The only thing I logicize with that is, 1, you either done it, or 2, you want people to think you have.
You did it. Yeah.
And
totally.
why would you want someone to think you've done it?
Oh wait, it's not a teardrop, but he does have one in the same place where a teardrop would be.
Yeah, so I have fake. I have a couple tattoos that are in this spot that are different than the circuitry to mimic that, but they aren't teardrops because I don't believe I've killed anybody. But that doesn't mean that I accidentally haven't, or I wasn't the cause of somebody later on. I sold way too many drugs, and hopefully nobody overdosed from the drugs I sold them. But that is one thing that's always in the back of your mind when you sold drugs was, have I killed anybody on accident?
Yes.
Anyways, the other thing about the spider webs is, yes, if you get spider webs that are very, very visible in certain places, that means that you've been trapped inside the system, which is the pen, being on probation, dealing with cops, being arrested multiple times and stuff. So I do have my spider webs tattooed here and on the other side of his skull. So I have tiny itty bitty ones, and those are for me being in the system. I got arrested the first time at 14 years old for shoplifting, and then for LSD twice, and a bunch of other fun things. Eluding the police in a car. I was in a high-speed chase for a hot minute, and so
I do really want spider webs tattooed, but I don't want them done in a traditional or neo-traditional style. I want it done in like a semi-realistic style as part of a like nature scape.
Okay.
So it can all like neo-traditional and traditional are normally the ones you associate with the prison, isn't it? So you can get spider webs done on you and it not always be the first thing someone thinks of is prison.
Yeah,
that is what I'm trying to get at. Do you get what I mean? Like,
my husband, he has spider webs on him, and yes, he was in prison, but he didn't get them on his elbow like most people would. He got his done on his wrists, and up his arm. Up his like forearm.
Yeah.
So that he has a completely different way of doing it, but he does have the spider webs.
Well, that's why I did mine on my wrist as well. That's why they're here instead of elbow or other places, because that's the other place that you put them, kind of with being hidden, is on your wrist or this part of your arm. Luckily for me, I've been out of the system for about 10 years or something. I haven't been in trouble with the law for a hot minute.
My husband was out for 9 years, and now unfortunately he is back in.
Hey, little wolf, how you doing?
Hey, little wolf.
And he's looking at about another 6 years. So this is going to be fun.
I know there's also certain types of tattoos that you can't really get if you're in the Navy. The British Navy, they've got a certain set of tattoos you can only have for certain things over here as well.
And I think during my stream about my tattoo tour, we kind of went over this. There's certain tattoos that have certain meanings where you really should know the meaning before you get them on you. And I don't know. I think I mentioned this, but I knew a handful of people from getting a sailor tattoo, a sea salt tattoo, and not knowing what it is. And I've also seen gang tattoos or people getting symbology from gangs on them. And I saw people literally get dragged out back and got those either burned off their skin or got grinded off their skin. This probably doesn't happen very much anymore, way more in the past, but I literally saw somebody walk in with a tattoo and people are like, hey bro, what does that mean? And they're like, what? Or, they didn't know, or they were not associated with what the tattoo was. And I literally saw them leave, come back and not have that tattoo anymore.
I think there's the semicolon as well. That symbolizes something as well.
Yeah, the semicolon is about suicide awareness, because it says you could have ended the sentence, but you carried it on, and it's like you could have ended your life, but you chose to carry on. So it's to do with attempted suicide or knowing someone that has.
Okay, let's get back into the happier aspect of this, and let's get into the other genres. No, that we all have to talk about this, and that's why we do this. Let's get into.
I just wanted to show for people, like, that's the sort of thing with the elbow ones.
Yeah. So that's the main prison
that's
tattoo.
That's the common one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be for how many, each layer is supposed to be for how many years you've served.
Yeah, exactly. So the farther the webbing goes out. And that's another reason why when you see somebody with a lot of tattoos, go up and ask them a couple questions, and you'll find out right quick if they actually had those tattoos done for a real reason or for not. And same difference with the swastika, which was Native American, which was Asian, was for peace and for protection and prosperity and other things like that. Yep. And then these people use it for the wrong reasons, and now it's associated with a horrible thing. And now, if you're in Asian countries and you put on your television a swastika, now when it comes to the Americas, they got to blur it out. And it's like,
one of the tattoos that I was going to show that is the epitome of what I think of when I think of the spider web tattoos. I wasn't going to even think to put up because it had a swastika on it as well. And I'm like, no. Oh my God, look at that though. That's on a bloody armpit, man. Oh.
Wow. Oh, yep.
Go,
look at how high that is, though. That is
my God.
Crap.
Oh, that spider looks great.
That's just pretty spider web. It's got the spider on it. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It's right on the armpit and the inside of her arm. Painful place to get, but my God, that looks beautiful. I would not look at that and think that's a prison tat.
No.
At all. And it's weird how you have these connotations of one to the other just on a few basic things.
You're showing your camera.
For instance, my husband has he has the Tree of Life on one shoulder blade on his back, and then he's got the Volt Knot on the other side. And the Volt Knot, according to the FBI, is a like a white supremacist symbol. But he's not wearing it because he's a white supremacist. It's in his heritage. He's Irish.
There's definitely symbols that cross that type of stuff and become popular and unpopular. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
What is it called again, Mama?
The Volt Knot.
So literally, it's the Viking
it's like
knot.
3 triangles tangled with each other. It's really cool looking.
It's just old world.
Wait, is that a white supremacist symbol?
Yeah,
isn't that that's Trinity knot.
It turned into one now.
Well, he called it Volt Knot.
White supremacists have culturally appropriated the symbol because it's nothing to do with Ireland. It is Norse heritage. Only
That's
Norse.
Right. Yeah, he is Norse. He's Irish. He's a whole bunch of
Because a load of neo-Nazis have started to appropriate Nordic heritage traditions, like the whole Thor, Valhalla, etc., it becomes then they are normally called Norse folkists, and that means they believe that only white people can be a part of the Nordic faith tradition, and anyone of any non-white demographic, any melanin tinged in your body.
But like with anything, it can be hijacked and used for other means.
Oh yeah, they literally have hijacked it. Nordic tradition does not believe that whatsoever. In fact, loads of people. There's a declaration. I can't remember the actual. It's called Declaration some numerical number, and it's where we say we do not stand by these fucking folkish cunts. We disregard them from our faith. They are scum. They are nothing to do with us.
Yes,
and it's a big thing because we don't want to be associated with them.
Yeah,
which is hilarious because my best friend is half African American, and he is also Irish. So, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd love to see a white supremacist say something to him.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Let's get further into, and yes, Hatchetman and ICP tattoos are now considered gang tattoos.
Yes.
By the American government.
The thing is if you're in a white supremacist, they know if you're just a regular person versus
you're in a
white supremacist.
There's a difference.
So, they're not going to say automatically think you're one if they see it.
And if I meet somebody who has like one or two tattoos that look almost white supremacy, I look at the rest of their body and then I talk to them first. Like I don't just immediately, unless they have like an SS on their forehead or something like that, I don't immediately think that they have a racist tattoo per se. You got to go and try to like ask them a little bit. But if they've got like 3 tattoos on their shoulders and they're wearing sleeveless shirt that definitely are nationalist, then you're like, okay, I get you, homie. But let's keep going into the different types of tattoos because we're just delving into this. And I know Widow Sun wants to get to how heavy metal was accidentally created.
Okay.
I think it'll carry on forever.
Odinist is the other one, the name of it. Sorry.
Odinist.
Yeah.
This style lies very, very close to black and gray, but you don't see it as often as you see black and gray. Most people don't have full color sleeve, but that doesn't make it less impressive and less beautiful at all. I have a few pieces of color realism. I have my hand done, and I think it goes well with the black and gray as well. It can go well with like almost anything too. Next.
So it's more like a realistic painting or whatever, tattooed on your body, which I have a handful of those. I think I have almost every style of tattooed on me. And we'll go over less of the more basic ones in the future. I just want to go over a couple of basic ones right quick.
Start with traditional tattoos. Traditional tattoos is one of the oldest and most iconic styles that's ever been. Like the other styles, this style has come.
So the traditional style is a heavy outline, and there's only a couple colors that you can use, and there's a handful of themes, and you have to draw it in a certain way that looks very, very 1950s. To make it look traditional. So I have a couple.
You're right, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple tattoos that are based on traditional style, but they're not technically traditional because my tattoo artist stepped out of the boundaries. And I didn't realize this until just a couple of days ago watching Ink Master and then doing a little bit more research on traditional tattoos on how untraditional I thought my tattoos were way more traditional than they are. And
I was trying to explain to Sydney about it when she was asking what's traditional, etc. And I'm like, traditional is like this time frame, it's a particular color palette, things like that. Neo-traditional is like the exact same images, effectively, like the eagle, the cherry, the pin-up, the this, that, but with bolder, brighter colors. It's less subdued shades because like we've got access to much better colors nowadays. They're like really vibrant.
So that is fake traditional.
Okay.
There's the heavy outline, then there's a lot of the gray with the red, and that's technically traditional, but it's just not a traditional image. And then like this same thing.
You got a hole in your hand again from
and I got the hole in my hand.
Green.
But see how there's a lot of black, and then so this is fake. This is neo-traditional because it is done in the way that it looks like old school, like these. It looks old school. This is illustrative. This is almost realistic illustrative. The bug, because it technically looks like an illustration out of a book.
Yeah.
So that's illustrative.
They look sick, man.
Thank you. And so like just like this is fake, traditional, but it's neo-traditional because we used a color palette that's not. You wouldn't have this yellow and this pink in a traditional tattoo, but the hard outline and the way that it's
available back then because of like limitations in availability, it didn't exist.
You only had literally your color palette was 4 or 5 different inks because at the time you either made your own ink or you bought it from some other dude who had a tattoo shop up the street because there wasn't tattoo companies. There weren't very many back then. And to get the different colors, a lot of people were mixing their own ink at the time. You have a neo-traditional cherries on your leg. Awesome. So let's keep going.
Come a long way. And then again, this style still kind of look the same as always. The technique and the technology has evolved, but the motives and the philosophy behind the style has stayed the same for a long time. You might sit there and think, wait, but what's the difference between...
The problem that I have with the two that he just showed, the eagle looks a little bit more like that, but the tiger or the leopard, let me see, whatever this is, that actually is less traditional, and it is a mix between Japanese and American traditional. So that one I would not classify. And the other thing that happens with traditional is there is color in it. Because there is no color in this one and the last one, I think they're less traditional than a representation. I think this gentleman is only showing tattoos he has, so that may be why that we don't have a broader showing of each one of these. But I would not consider this 100% traditional. But let's keep going.
You might sit there and think, wait, but what's the difference between old school, traditional, sailor, and American traditional? And the answer is, nowadays, they all kind of look the same. It's the same basics, but...
No!
Well, exactly. Well,
they shouldn't look the same.
No, they wouldn't.
If I went in and asked for a fucking old school traditional tattoo, and I came out and someone was like, that's a great new school tattoo, I would be pissed because that's not... I paid for an old school and I paid for one to look old school, not new school. They shouldn't look the same.
And he's not correct. If it's a Japanese old school or Japanese style traditional, it will never look like a American traditional tattoo either. So he's wrong. Regional is very important. If you go to Taiwan, if you go to Indonesia and you get a traditional tattoo, they look different than other traditional tattoos. But
the problem is a lot of these shows do get in people like this that they get in because they're like, oh yeah, you're a well-known tattoo artist, you've been published in this magazine, great. That doesn't mean they are historically knowledgeable on tattoos. They're separate things. You could be really great at doing tattoos and yet know nothing about them except for this is how I do it. I can draw this. I can put this on your body. Pretty. Like not all tattoo artists dedicate lots of knowledge and lots of time to learning the intricacies of tattooing. Like the Iceman found the first known tattoos from thousands of years ago BC, where they were doing their tattoos that they thought alleviated arthritis. They did it for that. And the way that like Japanese tattooing came over to America, and there's so much history in it, and they're not going to know it all, but they get them on and ask them questions like they do or they should know it. And you're there on an interview, you're like, I'm going to say what I do know. And that's going to be passed off as gospel by the people making the show.
Okay, let's keep going. It matters on who your apprentice was and how much research you did before you started getting into tattooing.
I literally did a research paper on tattoos when I was a teenager.
Awesome. So let's keep going.
The execution and the motives is what makes the difference. Traditional is also done both in black and gray and color. Number 4, new school. New school is one of the newer tattoo styles. New school has its roots in traditional old school. However, one of the main characteristics and ways to differentiate itself from old school is proportion, composition, and very saturated, almost cartoonish look. It often starts as a very thick outline and then fading out in a thinner line to give it a saturated look. Last one up is new traditional. New traditional is kind of in between the two previous styles. Neo means new.
Yeah, so this is traditional with the tattoos I just showed everybody on screen. They would be considered neo-traditional because they're the newest version of a traditional-esque like tattoo, but they're using a different color palette, which is more of a black and gray instead of just a solid black and no shading, or just your 4 or 5 color palette, and you're adding more colors into it, but you're pretending that it's old world.
Okay.
And traditional means, you guessed right, traditional. So the style is a very modernized version of traditional. Always with a thick outline and very saturated colors.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. A thick outline with saturated colors, but your color palette can be as large as you want. So if you look at this, I want to say crane, but I don't know what type of bird this is, but there's a lot of red in its forehead. There's that crazy blue in the background, teal, then greens, and then browns inside the wing. And then over here on the right, there's so much black and graying going on throughout it as well, and that you would not have
in it with all that shading is glorious, and that's not something they were able to get with the old school tattoos because it was just thick block lines. Like if you wanted a pin-up woman to have cheekbones, it would just be black line for the cheekbones. There wouldn't be shading.
And the other thing is most people had to make their own needles or had to make their own machines, and so whatever you could come up with, you had to deal with that limitation of those. Nowadays you can go online, you can get a gazillion freaking needle mag. I mean, you can
get like the five needle shader. That's in the lines, then the ones that double over, cross over, the circle ones.
Yeah, so there's a mag you can get with 25. Yeah, you can get a mag, which is a rectangle shape with 24 needles in it that are compact. And if you need to fill a large amount of color inside a space, that's what you use now as your filler, where I can get a needle where it's just one huge needle and put that on there, and I can just do these thin, cute little lines, or I can fill a huge space. And so
on the absolute utter flip side, we now have needles so small we can do micro work.
And that's one thing I wanted to get into was micro work as well. Micro tattoos. I don't if anybody is not from.
So you're gonna work on Microraptor?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So it's hard to see, but on the tree there, you can see the individual lines of it going across like that. There was white stars in it, but obviously white fades like a bitch. So that needs to be done. That is now like 5 odd years old now. And I wouldn't want to get anything smaller than that because micro tattoos are very easy, like kind of bleed out and fade and fuzz.
Okay, there we go.
I see. Yeah.
Okay. Pull it back just a tiny bit, and there we go. Now we can. It's focused.
Yeah, I see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
Okay.
We now have needles that small. We now have all those big needles. None of that was around before.
Yeah. One of these days, I'm gonna take a machine and I'm actually gonna set up a machine in front of everybody, and I'm gonna show you the different voltage settings and some things, and I'll do it. I will tattoo myself.
The shit out of me.
I'll tattoo myself live on stream just to give people a couple ideas, and I actually will try to set up a couple machines and show you line work, fill, and other things.
Well, you can always bring your machine with you when you come to see me and tattoo me live.
Yes, exactly. And there is a tattoo fetish where you put saline in it and you tattoo and nothing comes out, and you use that during a scene. But that will be talked about more on probably Cookie's stream, because she likes to talk about that type of stuff. Yes, exactly. But it will be talked about on something like Cookie's stream when we go over more like obscure fetishes and fetishes that people don't know of or have never thought of maybe. We'll go over to that. I did have another video about other tattoo styles, but we're at like an hour 18, and we're an hour later than we normally go because of the time change in the Americas.
Yeah.
So I kind of just want to push it and just get to our next subject, because I know the widow's son is sitting here twiddling his thumbs waiting for us.
No. One thing you have to understand about me, sir, is that just because you don't hear me doesn't mean I'm not paying attention. If it's something that I don't know anything about, I like to just sit and listen. That's one reason why I enjoy going to interesting lectures. So
definitely. So I'm sorry,
sorry
Nicole,
about that,
that's happening
Nicole.
for you.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can jump back in. If not, no worries. But let's just, for the heck of it, get to our next subject. And this is going to be something that we may have the stream taken down for a second. And that's why I wanted to do this last before we got to... And it's not from what you're thinking of, but before we got to the ending game, which is the palate cleanser that we normally do on our streams. But we are going to go over the horrific accident that created heavy metal.
It wasn't an accident.
But let's once again, ladies and gentlemen, the way that we do. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the way that we do this is we do not claim any of the facts that we are presenting in videos that we show. We are just showing videos and then we're critiquing them and giving our 2 cents. I have not done any more research than watching this video and looking up a couple other of news clips from this. The reason we're showing this is because we want controversy. We want to have fun with the people who are here listening in the side chat and on the panel. And we will discuss whether this is the reason why heavy metal was made or not. And that's exactly why we're going over
we talking the movie Heavy Metal now?
No.
Okay.
Supposedly, something happened to a gentleman who was in a band, and we'll find that out in a minute, that caused him to not be able to play the guitar a certain way because parts of his finger were removed. And he made heavy metal, supposedly. Once again,
look what happened to the drummer of Def Leppard. He figured out how to play the drum still.
Yep.
Exactly. So that's what we're going to do is we're going to watch this video and we are going to collectively go over either making fun of it, saying it's not true, or that it is. Loudwire is the one who brought it up to us. Side chat, will you please do us a favor as soon as they drop our stream because of copyrighted music? Put it in the side chat and we will try to get off it as soon as possible. I'm going to try to break it up as much as possible and mute it during certain parts when the songs are being played because it's from a famous band. But let's see how this goes. And we're going to end on playing some kind of game to do a palate cleanser like we always do. So let's see how long this works. I'm pretty sure that
I have the stream up while you do this.
Actually,
I'll keep track of it as well.
Slim, I need I need to hit the head real quick.
Don't hit it hard, hon. Just go to the bathroom.
I was gonna say try not to hit it hard. But go ahead.
I'll hit you hard. How about that?
Try not to hit it too hard, but make sure
it's not
anything too gentle and it's wanking.
So speaking of that devil, let's take like a 2 minute
I'll be right
break.
back.
everybody, let's take like a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back because I do need to hit the head as well. So everybody, just stay
check
here.
your food, Purple. Make sure it's not burning or whatever's happening to it.
Everybody, hold your genitalia. Make sure it doesn't shift with while the a ride is going on, and we will be right back in just a second.
Sounds good. Meanwhile, I'm gonna sit here and try and glue letters together.
Yeah.
Glue letters
Skits.
together.
My mom taught me how to crochet with my fingers, but I completely forgot how to do it. I used to do it a lot as a kid.
My 17-year-old taught me how to finger knit and finger crochet.
I cannot, for life of me, could not remember how to do it anymore. So
Neither can I. But it's sad. My kid taught me to do it, not the other way around.
I used to cross stitch, and that's something else I can't really do anymore because of my my tendonitis in my hands. My fingers stiffen up a lot, so I can't do like finite like stuff like that anymore. So, or I keep
I ran out of certain wooden letters for a project I'm doing with my kids, and so now I'm sitting here gluing pieces together to make certain letters.
Gotcha. But yeah.
Only because I'm lazy and I don't feel like going back to the craft store just for wooden letters.
Bye, Mark. See you later, hun.
Bye, Mark. Later, honey.
Bye, Mark. All right. We don't have any. We have Vila and we have the Brainless as guests from the Europes. So do either one of you know what these are?
No.
Cheese, onion. No.
We have cheese and onion crisps, but not that brand.
It says they're original Irish crisps.
Wow.
In light too.
Exactly. I thought it was a farce. I went to an Irish bar today, one of my Irish bars I hang out at, and the owner gave me those, and it was like, "Oh, your European friends are gonna know what these are," and I was like,
"Doubt it."
So, bro,
no.
Never heard of it.
Awesome.
I'll ask my tomorrow at school. I'll ask one of Spawn's schoolmates' dad, granddad, because he's Irish, like born in Ireland, lived there all his life. He's been over here for like 10 years, maybe. So he will. If they are an Irish thing, he will know.
Thank you, Spittle.
Okay, we'll ask. And Little Wolf as well says that you're beautiful.
Aww.
And I would agree.
That's my Wolfie.
All of you are beautiful.
Yes, except for me.
No.
Potato Crisp
Shut the fuck up. You're a good-looking dude.
Potato Crisps is a crisps and popcorn manufacturer within Ireland, founded by Joe Murphy in May 1954, who owned a German snack food company, Intersnack.
Oh, all right.
It says headquarters Ashburn, Ireland.
How can he be an Irish food company when he was a German food company before?
That's what
Well,
I'm
he
asking.
owned a German snack food company.
Oh, okay,
You
Yeah,
can
he
own
owned
more than one company.
Yeah, true.
But what is he, Irish or German?
I'm guessing with the name Joe Murphy, he's
Okay, I'm
probably
back.
Irish. Maybe he may be Irish German.
Yeah,
Might be both.
that's possible.
All right, everybody say hello to Errant Mass.
And it has an .ie extension on the on here, so.
And then
Hello, Errant Mass.
let's go ahead and are you back yet, Sir Widows?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I kind of figured. I just wanted to double check. So who do we have with you there, Cassius?
That's Kane.
Hi, Kane.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Kane. What a good boy. So handsome.
I love big heads. I love big heads.
Handsome puppy.
185, almost 185-pound lap dog.
Oh.
It
And I
looks like
think he broke my toe last night.
Oh no.
Jeez, that's what you were
Today,
saying.
and it's really big.
They
That's what you were saying.
They are.
Then maybe you should see a doctor about that.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
It'll heal on its own.
Pull it out and snap it back in, right?
Yep. Exactly. I'll fix it myself.
Exactly. And yes, Purple, I would believe that. There a lot of us are little tunnies, and you and I think, are probably on the same page with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. There is going to be a lot of copyrighted music, so we'll see how this plays. One of the things that we like to try to achieve on my streams is seeing if we can get away with things, or if things have changed on the YouTubes. So playing copyrighted music, playing copyrighted things, we try to play around with it and see what works and what doesn't. I'm not monetized, so if we get it shut down or anything happens, I don't give a flying beep. So let's go ahead and try this.
This is all done in fun.
You don't give a flying
F. Yes, exactly. So here we go. Let's go ahead and try. So this is the horrific accident that created heavy metal.
When most artists encounter adversity, they buckle. When the geniuses of the world encounter struggle, they innovate. The 17-year-old Tony Iommi was on the path he had always dreamed of as a young English guitar player. Where most of his peers were doomed for a life of factory work, Tony was scheduled to go across Europe on the first tour with his band, the Bird and Bees. But on the very last shift at his job at an industrial steel mill, it came crashing to a halt. An accident permanently damaged the hand in which he needed to play the instrument he loved. For most people, they would have packed it in right there and took it as a sign that maybe the guitar wasn't the right path. Instead, Tony embraced the struggle, he worked around his limitations, and invented an approach to still play the instrument.
Can you imagine? It happens around the world constantly. This is nothing new. But can you imagine working your whole life for something and then losing the ability to be able to do that? And I know it happens constantly with people's disorders, nerve and other things,
Yeah, but like, how many people, it's the day before they leave to go on fucking tour?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Mate, that moment, it's like, that was my shot. Going on tour, now that was my shot, and now I have to relearn everything. Like, my heart breaks.
My neighbor had a similar thing. Well, not my current neighbor, but when I still lived at my parents, he was supposed to go to the Olympics for Taekwondo.
That's what you were saying.
And he got injured, so he couldn't go.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's man.
I was wondering. Sad. I was wondering where I heard the name Tony Iommi. He was the lead guitarist in Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why his name was so familiar to me. Yeah.
Well, also something similar, like. Oh, sorry, Sam.
No, go.
Something similar also happened to Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead. He had I believe it was either the middle finger or the ring finger on his right hand was severed to the middle, and just above his knuckle. And
okay.
So, and that happened when he was a kid.
Yeah.
That's why he plays more of that style of guitar, even though people don't realize he's not white. He's Mexican.
He is. Yeah.
And that's why they actually play that style of guitar and that style of music with it sounding more Americana, I guess. But whatever, honey. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, the day before you're about ready to go do something very, very important, like win a medal or something, just go chill. Just hang out and just lay in bed all day.
Wrap yourself in cotton wool.
just
I mean, if you're relying on hands for your job, don't use them the day before you're going to go do something. Just saying. Just be careful.
I mean, I fell in a hole walking around after work and sprained my ankle for 4 weeks, so I don't know if that would apply sometimes. I'm just a danger to myself, so...
Right.
Well, one day I was trying to get the award for the most porn scenes in one day, and I sprained my penis the night before and couldn't do it,
I love Purple. Do you think Garcia's his last name, Garcia? Whoever thought he isn't Latino?
Yeah, no, that's the problem. Is all these white boys, white people running around the Americas are like, Grateful Dead is this white person band. You know what I'm saying? Like it's. I don't know what genre, hippie music. It's American hippie music.
Jam band.
And you're like,
there you go.
Look at how, if you go to Mexico and you watch the people play, it's just his voice. Okay, so I believe when he was growing up, he went to Hawaii for a little while with his dad and learned how to sing that way. And then he learned how to play guitar while he was over in California.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
So his influences are, like the Hawaiian kind of, tonal is, and then was taught the guitar of Southern California. So you put
actually
those
we're
together.
Northern California, I believe.
Was
he grow up in Southern California? I think it was Northern California.
Okay, maybe
that's
it was
where Grateful
Northern.
Dead is from, is Northern, like near
okay,
San Francisco
maybe
somewhere.
Maybe same difference almost. Same difference almost.
Yeah.
You're still playing the guitar kind of the same way with this traditional kind of feel to it, and you're having these bongos, you're having this traditional, not over processed music, which is traditional style, but they did it in a hippie way, and they talked about like doing LSD and mushrooms and stuff. So everybody, and cocaine, driving the train on cocaine,
driving the train out of cocaine.
The Americans thought, we're talking about America, but you trace it back and you go, you can see how this is technically traditional music to some extent. There's a lot of LSD that was involved. I'm not going to deny that, but okay, let's keep going with how this unfortunate accident happened. Because I don't know why
I don't know why it keeps dropping me again, man.
I don't want this.
Yeah, see, I have no idea why that keeps happening to you.
StreamYard just hates you.
Yeah, it's really, really weird because that only really happens to you. I know there's one or two other people that every once in a while happens to.
It could just be like my little computer here is just having trouble like running like all of the webcams and the videos and stuff all at once. I guess it's just getting confused.
Shut mine off. See if it helps.
And the other thing is you need to close down all the porn tabs that you have open, and then your computer runs smoother with the porn closed down.
Slim.
Thanks for the advice, Kimosabi.
Speaking of that devil, let me close a couple tabs. Click, click,
exactly.
click. There we go.
I was about to say pot, meat, kettle.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, and I do have the onlyfans.com / Slim Cyborg camera under the so if you want to see what's happening under the desk, then you can go there. And never mind. Let's keep going.
Above the desk is free, but below the desk is going to cost you.
Exactly. That's how this world works nowadays.
That's right.
and it's all exposed. Okay, let's keep going.
Tony discovered was a whole new sound coming from the guitar. That byproduct just so happened to be the creation of a whole new genre in rock music, heavy metal.
Okay.
It was the mid-1960s in a small riddled industrial town in central England. Teenage Tony Iommi was finishing his last shift as a welder before he quit the blue-collar life.
I, the Wanderer.
Hey, you cannot. I mean, it's awesome when people say that when they come into here, but you should know by now, Wanderer, when you come into our stream, that it's going to be a what the fuck stream.
And welcome, Milker Cream, too.
Wanderer, what's up, my brother?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I got a free dick pic preview during the tattoo tour. Yes, you totally did.
We all did. Yes. We all did.
Yeah. And that's why we did that. It's to tease all of you.
Such a tease.
Yes, and we are fucking sus.
We are very sus.
It was promoting the OnlyFans.
Yeah,
exactly.
Who's sus? Who we're fucking?
No, it was really done to make Cassius Queen hot and bothered. That was the whole reason that happened.
Moist.
Exactly. Okay, what does this say? Purple says my OnlyFans is all pictures of.
Looks like veltation equipment I built.
Okay, I thought it was ventilation equipment, and that I was like, that
not
is
sure what
kinky as
veltation equipment
Okay,
is.
okay. After I read it, I thought it was something
Sounds interesting.
different. Yeah, exactly. And then Little Wolf says, "I'll send rocket pics."
Red rocket
Yes,
pics for
red
you.
Rocket pics, exactly.
I see the
Good
red
times.
rocket enough. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Okay, and it was a ventilation. Okay, all right, that's what
Ventilation.
I thought was going.
Gotcha. Okay.
My son's not fixed, so I see the red rocket enough. Thank you.
I'm sure. Purple, you can send us pictures of your ventilation equipment all day long that you built. We will look at that all day long.
Yeah, even the duct work. We'll check that out too. For
Yeah,
you.
we'll look at your duct work. We'll make sure the seams are all put together smoothly, and
we'll get Slim to slide through the air ducts like John McClane in Die Hard,
exactly.
just so we can hear him say, "Now I know what a TV dinner feels like."
There you go.
There you go.
Just butter me up, and I'll slide right through your air ducts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's keep going.
Slide right through your shaft.
Exactly. The good old days when I was younger. Yes, but I'll still do it. But I remember.
You'll hurt tomorrow, but you'll do
Germany.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was his very last afternoon when he was told to go work this massive metal flattening machine for the first time.
So the night before he was about ready to go on tour with his band, he was called in to work on a metal flattening machine. What would you do?
I would
no.
Yeah.
The thing here that strikes me is like it's his last day. It's his last day.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Quit.
they're gonna put him on a new machine. That's before you know the machine that you spend a day.
Right.
That's what I was getting at. Quit.
That's industrial
Right.
Back in like the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. It's just what it was like.
It's your last day. Why would you go in? Like, tell them, what are they going to do? Fire you?
Yeah, you know,
Exactly.
Right.
You know what really sucks is he probably went into where it's at his mom and dad's, because unfortunately at the time most people were still living with their parents, or you didn't, or he asked his parents, "Hey, should I go work the last day in this place before?" And his dad was probably like, "Boy, you better get in there and you better fucking do that," And he
Or
was
he
like,
just
"Okay,
had such a good
well,
work ethic. He said, "Sure, I'll come in."
Yeah,
and
and
just
that's
do
the
it.
problem. And that's the problem with that. And I'm not saying that work ethic isn't great, but think about it before you do it. Work smarter, not harder. And that's what I always have to remind people around me. Like, wait, you've got to go do another job tomorrow where you're going to go travel, then go and play on stage? Sleep. I don't care what you think you got to do. Go sleep. Right? That's what I tell my people. Why are you going to go work overnight stamping metal to go on, just do what you need to do. You have to think about life as...
Oh, sorry, Slim. Go ahead.
No,
I interrupt you, man. I'm sorry.
No, I was pretty much done.
The Purple's already saying this story is sus.
I have a Black Sabbath trivia question for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Before they called themselves Black Sabbath, which is, of course, named after the horror movie, what was their original name?
Oh, damn, I've heard this and I can't think of it.
Yellow Bus. No, I'm just kidding.
They just said it, though, didn't they?
No, that was a first band he was in.
Oh, okay. So no, but okay. All right. What was it?
They were let's see if anyone in the side chat knows.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I just googled it. I can verify here.
Okay. Paint by numbers?
No. Polka
Dots something blues band. we're gonna show these on the screen. So just like everybody out there knows, we will show whatever you write.
Polka dots.
Whatever you write in the side chat, we will
I will say Sticky is close.
If you write something in the side chat, we will either show it or we will say it. So,
Sir Little Wolf got it. The Polka Tolk Blues Band. Did you Google it?
Captain got it too.
It's this one.
Yep, Captain got it too. I love purple. Give me a couple of hours. I could come up with a more believable backstory for this guy.
I
love it.
I actually want to. I mean, that may have been it at one point, but from what I understand, they were a blues band that called themselves Earth.
Okay, it was okay. It says initially known as the Polka Tolk Blues Band. The group's name was changed in September '68 to Earth before they became Black Sabbath in August '69.
Okay.
After being confused with another British act of the same name.
Okay, so there was a little bit of a backstory on
it. But that was their second band name, and then they became Black Sabbath.
Okay, I did not know about the first one. I always knew about when they were called Earth.
And that's exactly why we do this, because I did not know about the hamster rocket cannon either, and so I'm glad that Demon Horror brought that up.
Hamster rocket cannon? Ooh, that sounds fun, actually.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sounds like something David Lee Roth would do.
Yeah.
Or used to do.
Up his butt. Backstage. Yeah, exactly. Okay, anyways, let's keep going with this. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're not claiming that this is correct or it's incorrect.
We don't know.
All we're saying is this was made by a Loud Wire and they came up with this, and we're just gonna have fun with this video.
A worker who normally worked that machine was a no-show, and there was no one else to do it. Tony had to push the metal into where it was being flattened, but what caught him off guard was the intense force of the press.
As I'm pushing the metal through into this machine, it just came down like that on my finger, bang, and I pulled my hand back. And as I pulled it back, I pulled the ends off the fingers.
Later at the hospital, Tony received devastating news. The doctors told him they couldn't repair the ends of his fingers and that his guitar playing days were now over. The shock sent Tony into a depression as time went.
Yeah, they'll show us in a second exactly which parts of his fingers were taken off.
They did show his hand just there.
Yeah, but they'll show us even a little bit better on what his hand.
So he's even corroborating that's what happened.
Yeah, and then he had to actually do something extra to be able to play guitar again, which is the real reason why I wanted to show this, because I could not believe that he had to extend his body with the fake modifications to play.
Went by, his own efforts to play through the pain were fruitless, but it was a gift from his former manager at the factory that shifted his mindset. The manager brought him a Django Reinhardt EP, noting that the famed jazz guitarist became a legend on the instrument despite only having the use of 2 of his fingers. It gave Tony an idea.
So I made my own tips. I got a washing up bottle, a plastic bottle, and melted it down into a ball, and then I got a hot soldering iron and would drill a hole out in it and fit it over my finger. So there's this big ball.
So he took a glass bead and he adhered it to the end of his finger to be able to mimic the tip of that one finger, is what he said.
On my finger.
It took a lot of painful hours getting used to the force on his fingers, but the 2 new fake fingertips meant Tony could play the guitar again. To be able to have a better grip on the strings, he cut up pieces of an old leather jacket of his and glued it on the tips. Now that Tony was getting a decent feel with his...
So he used just leather to just accent further on the other tip of his finger. So he's using a glass bead or a ball that he put something over to get his ring finger to work, and then his middle finger, sorry, I'm doing that wrong. His ring finger was the leather, and then his middle finger was a glass bead that he put a covering over to add that pressure to being able to play, which caused what he's going to get into in a second.
His new fingertips, he encountered 2 new limitations to his guitar playing, though. One was that regular guitar strings were too heavy and hard to press down on, and 2 was the loss of dexterity in his fingers. To combat the string issue, he put thinner banjo strings on his guitar, and to make it even easier to play, he tuned them down.
Yeah, so he put banjo strings on his guitar and he tuned them down to a lower tuning so they sounded heavier or more bassier, is the way to put it.
Ability to move his fingers fast, Tony had to basically relearn the guitar from scratch. His makeshift fingertips meant he needed to make the most of the open strings and simple chord shapes. With all of these changes, it had the added effect of making his guitar sound different than usual.
And that's, I think, what made me sort of come up with the sort of Black Sabbath thing, the sound, because trying to make the sound bigger to fill in for the full chords that I couldn't play anymore.
The combination led to an aggressive, raw, and fat sound, an invented sound that would become part of the framework for Tony's next band, Black Sabbath, and an invented sound that some call the birth of heavy metal.
Yeah.
So you see how you still have this like high end fuzziness, but it is definitely heavier tonal. But that's what I never understood before, is how they were getting those things. Now you can buy a guitar, obviously, that has that toning or those
you can,
strings.
or the foot pedals or something like that.
Yeah. Now it's already there for you if you want to play Black Sabbath. But think about it before that. I was always wondering when I was playing the regular guitar, how is he doing all this stuff? And you're like, oh, now you can see it's.
I just love the ingenuity of it all, and like the whole way of like, disabilities don't mean you can't do shit, just means you've got to find a different way to do it.
Yeah.
And like, case in point, like, he came over the limitation by finding a little way to fudge around it, of having another thing to make it easier, things like that. Like,
so the way
you don't need to let it stop you. Just find
you adapt.
way.
You adapt
exactly.
to the ability, and that's what he did.
Exactly. Remember, if you have a passion that you want to go for, no matter what your limitations are, say you can't do something because your limbs won't let you do something, say you lose one, say anything happens to you, find a way to adapt to make that possible. And you may be the innovator of that genre or that skill. So just keep going for it. If you lose a limb and you're a runner, figure out a way to get that, make it so you can keep running. Anything you can do to just don't give up and just keep going. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to go on this existence until your existence gives up. There's no reason to take yourself out of the game. Just keep yourself in the game. You have this existence. Keep going. Just figure out how to make that existence work for
Life
you. And
won't
you
make
may
itself easier for you.
Yeah.
Life will always be life.
Rav, I mean, what you need to do
make
is
life easy for yourself, because life won't make it easy for you.
So everybody here that is on the panel in the side chat, I'm sure all of us would raise our hand. We all have difficulties that we have to live through, and
I do
disorders and other fun things that we have to deal with. Are we all here right now? Are we all trying to do something positive in the zeitgeist of the universe? Yes, and that's the difference. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And that's the difference between.
Slim, I'm gonna give
it totally
my weakness, because Phil kept me up way too late last night, and I just had 3 hours, and
Oh God, get some sleep.
I told you about putting that many pearls up your butt, but we'll talk about that later.
You'll never get sleep. You keep doing that.
Exactly.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Also, Brainless, how's mine? Stop putting him up your butt.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
It's so nice.
It's the horns. He can't resist the horns.
It feels so good.
I was about to say, but Brain was like, it feels so good.
Okay, Brainless, we'll see you later. Thank you very much.
Get
we'll
some
talk
sleep,
to you soon.
See you tomorrow, sweetie.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, hey, Lizard. Hey, Julian.
Just try to make your existence, any passion you have, don't give up on it. Keep doing whatever you can to get it to work with your existence. If your body doesn't let you do certain things, turn the guitar upside down and put the strings on a different way, like Jimi Hendrix did. I mean, there's
learn to play with your other hand. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I mean,
said,
things you could do.
Slim, your scoliosis messes you up a lot, but you work your work day around it.
Yeah.
And you do things here and there to help with it.
Yeah.
For me, my scoliosis fucks up for bits. I've got heat pads, got heat pad, heat pillow.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I've got back pain and front pain. Then Pearl suggested one of those massage doohickeys.
Yeah, that's what I have behind me.
Carrying heavy shit. I've got my normal big Hoover, but then I've got a little handheld Hoover for when I need to hoover the stairs.
Totally.
So I don't need to be lugging a big Hoover up and down the stairs when I've got pain. Sometimes it's expensive having to come around these things to help or live. It doesn't always need to be, but it can be. But it's these little things that you do to adapt to life so you can still live. Like, I could walk from one end of the country to the other, right?
Yeah.
I just won't be able to do it as quickly as everyone else.
Yep,
I'll
same
need to
here.
go a bit slower, make a few extra stops. I can still do it. I just have to do it differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, take your limitations don't need to be
the end all.
Yeah, like, find a workaround. There's always a bit of bojiggery to be done. You can do it.
Especially nowadays. If you lived in the 1920s and the 1800s, sorry for you if you had certain things, you're kind of screwed. Not to be a dick. But nowadays, there are adaptations for almost everything. And if you can find a group, support group, or a place for you to go and talk about you being able to make your life better, then you should be able to find a way to do that. I disappear a lot of times after 5 or 6 p.m. because my back gives out on me and I have to go lay down and I have to take a nap for a couple hours. And then I get up and then I go do things for the next couple hours until I can go back to sleep until I wake up at 6 a.m. So my regiment happens because that's the way that my body is able to take what I do. But I'm still able to do everything I need to do. And yes, exactly like Vila's saying, you can get these tiny little vacuums, you can get the handheld ones and all the other things to where you're able to do things in your environment to make it so that things are, exactly. That's what we're getting at, used to build houses, but it gets exhausting in vacuuming the apartment, exactly. There are ways to make it so it's not as, but just like we are finding out with this gentleman, he came up with a way to work around his disability, which made him make something that made him a crap ton of money. So instead of dwelling and asking people for help with your disability, try to turn it around and make it so that you can make money off of it. I'm not saying that you need to, but if you can go, hey, just like my disorders, I'm a sideshow artist that makes money being crazy. I use my disabilities to my advantage to some extent. You know how awesome it is to walk on stage hunchback or with weird looking posture and to look like this? I look like a freak, which makes me more money. Like, I use it to my advantage. I'm not saying do it or that you should try to deform your body for money, because that's definitely not how this works, because it's going to suck balls when you are. But try to use it with you. And I know it all sucks, and I know sometimes we have horrible days, and I know sometimes we're stuck in bed and whatever from our disorders, but it's thinking the positive. Unlike Shani and Rev and G-Man and a couple other people, they are trying to use it they're trying to make money off their disadvantages by being negative.
G-Man actually has a job. It's Von. That's the one that doesn't. G-Man's the only Lols cow that we know of that actually has a proper job. Shame he gets paid cash in hand to avoid paying child maintenance.
So, So what we were getting at is, instead of making a negative out of your negativity, you should it's better for the zeitgeist, it's better for your mentality to make a positive out of the negative and see what you can actually do with your existence instead of saying what you can't do. Like Shaney's always going on, just like we saw with Lizard yesterday morning. She was coming on saying what she couldn't do about her existence, where a lot of us come on here and we try to say, I can't do certain things, so let me try to show you what else I can do. And if you want to throw me money, go ahead and please do that. Like, buy me a beer. But I'm not saying because I can't do things, throw me money. I'm saying, hey, I'm trying to give you entertainment. And if you could throw me money, that'd be freaking awesome. But I'm more here for the community. And that's the other thing that Shaney was crying about yesterday on her stream while she was all coming down on whatever was happening with her. I don't know, but obviously she was drugged out or anti-drugged out, saying all this negative stuff. And it's like, we don't come on here with
support your people. You don't support people. You don't blah
blah blah.
No, they
That's
don't
not
blah blah blah. That's
her
way of saying, give me money, support me, because I don't want to.
So speaking of that, Deb, that's why we come on here with the positivity, and we try to like make up ghost stories like Vila does, or Widow's Son talks about music, or Glober Mom has fun with the conspiratards, and then Cassius just likes to come on here and make me horny. You know, it's just all these
Cassius Queen goes
Wait, I thought that was me.
Honey, nobody makes you horny. That's just you.
Harassing. No, what would it be then if it's consensual?
Yes, I'm consensually making everybody excited.
I was going to say like sexually harassing, but then I'm like, no,
my pants
it's consensual. It's not really harassment, is it?
Cassius, my pants turned to shorts like an hour ago.
It's called sexual engagement. If it's consensual. So,
I come on everybody's panels.
It's mutual harassment. It's mutual harassment. How about that?
Exactly.
A good kind of
mutual harassment.
So really quick before we get into the last 30 seconds of this, and then we'll play a game. I know Shani, I know Rev, I know G-Man, I know all of these people that Vaughn, I know all of them. None of them are going to watch this, but do you see how positive and how much fun all of us are having, and how we have lifted each other's spirits by doing all of this stuff? That's why we do this. And she and her followers and those people in those groups, communities, don't understand how to make a positive community. And this is really why we do this, is to keep all of our mentality
Shani's
I mean, hell, Scammy, even come on with Rev and G-Man with you and be conspiracy theorists. That would at least give somebody entertainment.
No, totally. We could do that.
Disabilities, which I'm sorry, they are not disabled.
No, I know.
If she can stream for 24 hours, she can get an at-home online job.
But her YouTube channel is her job.
Right? So I'm sorry to anyone whose feelings this hurts, right? But being obese to the point you cannot walk, I do not consider that a disability.
No.
You brought that on yourself.
Yes.
Right? And I'm sorry if that does hurt your feelings. I am not trying to be a cunt to you. I'm just being realistic. It's the same as an anorexic person that starves themselves to the point where they can't move their body.
Right,
they do that to themselves. It is still a mental illness, and we can go into the theory of eating disorders and
but you can get help for that.
But either way, you're at the both ends of the extreme, right? Now, Shani is the one I'm thinking of mostly with this. She isn't even disabled, like she cannot move. She can walk still. She can do stuff, right?
Right.
She can move
but she wants money from the government. Yeah. Oh, she can run when she wants to beat her husband.
Yep.
But their disabilities are their entire identity.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone from the support groups I've gone to, from all like the Facebook communities I've been in of various disabilities, the people I've met online. That's actual disability. Their medical condition is their sole identity, their only talking point. That is just them. I do not ever want my disability to be the only remarkable thing about me, the only notable thing about me. I'm not Vila,
Exactly.
the girl with the green hair. Vila, that bitch. Like, whatever.
That
But
mental bitch
Vila,
that
that girl with NF, that girl with the crooked spine, that girl with this. Like, that's
Well,
what
that's
I want to be remembered as. Anything else.
and that's exactly what we're.
But not the cripple.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what
yeah,
we're
yeah.
getting at. Is we all have our stuff to deal with in our lives. We're here to show the positivity out
Mhm.
of us surviving through these things, and don't do it the bass backwards way, which they like to do. And you prey on people with their things. I would rather convince you we're all having a fun time and we're all playing and laughing and joking, and you buy me a beer, than me sit
Right.
here for 2 hours, 3 hours being like, I'm this hurt, or I did this, or whatever. Give me money. Give me money.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
okay, so speaking of that, devil, let's have some fun playing Quiplash.
Nice.
I'm going to go ahead and share the screen because there's 11. Okay, no, I'm going to share in the side chat the code first.
All right, let me get there.
Ooh, kinky. I like the code.
okay.
What we got.
Okay. And I didn't even get in yet, but that's okay.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that a cute code?
It's an actual word.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Okay,
How many are in? Oh,
I just
Little
got
Wolf.
in.
Okay, Little Wolf, let me DM you that right quick. Anybody else who wants me to DM the code, I will do that. So before we show it to the audience, so far we have not had any trolls in my games, but we have had problems with that in the past. But I would like to have.
Oh, Sid wants a DM too.
Yep, definitely. I'm on it.
Okay.
I'm on you, Sydney. I mean, I'm on it.
I was gonna say my son was, when he was like 6 or 7, was diagnosed with ADHD, and I never let him use it as an excuse to not do anything, not do schoolwork, not focus on anything.
What I love about my 17-year-old
no, I never did.
What I love about my 17-year-old is he's flat-footed. Okay.
Okay.
And it hurts him to run and do certain activities, but the pain doesn't stop him from trying.
No, exactly.
And that's what I love.
Yeah.
In 5th grade, I was diagnosed with dyslexia and ADHD.
Okay.
But I never let that define me. And even though I had special privileges and other things, because it was very new at the time, I wasn't like, I'm the kid who has these. I'm like, no, I'm the freak kid who eats bugs or whatever. You know, like I use the positive of my insanity to
I'm dyslexic too.
Yeah.
Like, well, I got diagnosed as, like, at first a bit like slow in some areas. Then dyspraxia when I was older, dyslexia, formally diagnosed. They thought I had dyslexia, but I was never like formally diagnosed. And my mum never once let it be. It wasn't you're dyslexic, so it's okay, you're behind. It was well, you're dyslexic, so that means you got to work twice as hard as everyone else, so you better get going. Like, I was never allowed to not be normal.
Right.
And not in a mean way. My mum was like, the world is not going to be kind to you just because you've got this. They're going to still expect the same from you.
Well, and that's the thing is, my son
was. The jobs won't care. This won't care. That won't care. So you've got to still do it. You're going to have to always try twice as hard because you've got this. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you and tell you the world's going to be okay and going to look after you, because they're not.
And the thing too
I appreciate it.
My son would use this. I can't do that. I'm like, wait a minute. Yes, you can. I just saw you concentrate on watching something on TV, and you weren't bouncing off the walls. So I know you can do this over here. Yeah. You know what I mean? I try to get him to get his mind disciplined that if I can do that, I can do this over here. Yeah. It's just, and he has social issues, and I get that. He's on the autistic spectrum. Hey, Alien. But
now, of course, Alien shows up.
But he's also a full-blown adult who I'm trying to get further into adulting, and I'm working with him, you know. But can't keep on it forever. So,
yeah.
Guys, kid's 28 years old already. So.
Alien, if you would like to join us in the audience, please fill our audience, and anybody else who wants to at least judge our answers, go ahead and join.
Vote for your favorite answer.
And vote for it. So jackbox.tv, go to Duke, D-U-K-E, and join us. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and start this shit.
We're going to Dick? Is that what you said?
Yes, we're going to Dick. Exactly.
May I present Quiplash 3, Season of the Quip. I'm Schmitty, and I'll take the shaking of your fists as a sign that you want to start the game. And remember, you still get to vote if you're in the audience. Type in that room code to join. Here's round 1. 2 prompts will show up on your device. Answer them however the mood strikes. You'll go head-to-head against someone else's clever answer, and everybody else will decide which one they like better.
Strikes.
Yes, points. You score points based on the percentage of voters who like your answers. Clear enough? Sure hope so. Let's go.
Okay, we'll try that. Are you at work, Alien?
So Vila, do you want to read the answers, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I can read it.
Okay.
Alien, if you're not at work, give me a sign.
Probe him.
Yeah,
right. Probe him.
Yeah. And going first is look up blank in the dictionary, and there will be a picture of this player.
Look up horny in the dictionary, and there'll be a picture of Paul Humper. Or look up huge red rocket. Sorry.
I like the huge part of that one.
Yep. Very descriptive. Mm-hmm.
And then this is the sign that Alien X showed us.
Oh, he's got flipping off.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay, Alien.
Yes.
Yay.
He got his own question. I love that.
See, I know you better, Paul Humper.
And next is a sign. It's time to wrap up your day at the beach.
Oh, jeez.
Dead body you hid last time has floated back. Or when Shani beaches herself.
Oh, both so good.
Damn it.
Ah. Okay, pick one.
There's one I'm running. There's one that smells worse, so I'm definitely running.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that. Good one, both of you.
Next up, an old-fashioned curse word that nobody uses anymore.
Bullshit. Or
favorite quip.
Widget my Fud Packer Figgle DD.
Nice, awesome.
Wow.
I'll say it for you because I put that one.
Wait,
that
hold
one's
on.
good.
Vila, say it one more time, please.
Try it again, Vila.
Widget my Fudge Packer Figgle DD.
There you go.
And now, Mama, you say it one more time.
Widget my Fud Packer Figgle DD.
There we go. Nice.
Nice.
Next on the docket, in the Republic of this player, the national anthem would be blank. All right, people, it's voting time.
Okay.
Go, Vila.
In the
Just say the
Republic
answer.
of Not the Mama, the national anthem would be "Don't you wish you go from was hot like me?" or "Bow down under my dress."
Ooh.
Hey, Alien. Everybody say hello to Alien.
Hi,
Hey,
Alien.
hi, honey.
Hi, everybody.
I'm so sorry I didn't message you the other day. I did not see it until it was late.
Oh, no worries at all.
I am sorry. I am shit at messaging.
I hope
back.
everybody's well.
And now,
Yes.
We are.
you should never order at a business lunch.
An extra large buck burger with cum on the side, or pizza toast with a side of garbage. I would have thought ordering their mum as the hooker would be something you should never order.
Your little wolf wants under
Yes,
your dress, Mom.
I know you do, Little Wolf. Mm-hmm.
Why would you want it on the side, though? Like, I mean, you just load everything up
Yeah,
on
no,
that burger.
It should be on top.
Way to go, Wolf.
Yeah, a good one.
Let's see the next one. For a wedding to be legal in Florida, blank must be present at the ceremony.
God damn it.
Jesus must be present,
Naked,
everybody.
slim, and
Jeez.
perv pals, or white trash.
Well, white
Does
trash.
white trash include Florida Man?
Well, obviously,
Yes.
Florida,
That would include
white
Florida
trash
Man.
is going to be there. So.
He
yeah.
does the "Here Comes the Bride" on his guitar. Yeah.
And then he comes on the
Actually,
bed.
just his dick while he's messed out.
Yeah. Nice one.
And I lived in Florida, and I lived next to white trash. So yes.
White trash will automatically be there. So,
Exactly.
Yeah, I live in Chicago, and I live next door to white trash. Come on now.
Okay, here we
I
go.
didn't know white trash could afford to get married. The nicest compliment you can give a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a snake. Oh, so long and wiggly.
Ooh.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snake. I'm a snake.
You said never waste a hooker, even if it's your mother.
I'm being pearlfish. I need more coffee.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nothing will wake you up faster than a nice hot cup of blank in the morning.
Nice hot cup of baby fetus juice.
Nihilism or
Okay,
lose.
everybody, pick your favorite quip.
Oh God. I wonder who put nihilism.
Every time I get that question, I just want to put allegedly Dave piss.
Fermented allegedly Dave piss. Widows, of course.
Good one, widows. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, no, that was good. Widows.
I'm just saying.
No, that was good.
Just wake up and believe in nothing.
Yeah, true.
We made it through.
I
round
believe in
one,
nothing.
one piece. Let's see if your score did.
Here we go.
Right. Who takes the lead?
There you go, Cassius.
Cassius
We got
Queen.
cash in the lead. Dun, dun, dun.
You're in front of me, but that doesn't mean I can't bend you over later.
Next up is football round 2.
Get her
Props
hopes
are
up.
out there.
Exactly.
Slip right in.
Let me get the double-sided dildo first.
I know. Yep, I'm there.
Oh, then you both can have fun. All right.
That's right.
Exactly.
Mutual reciprocation.
Yeah, get out of here.
Okay.
Question 1. How deep does the probe go from alien? Dun, dun, dun.
As deep as you want it.
All the way.
Can you feel it in the back of your throat from your anus? I don't know. I'm talking about the planet, all right? Get your minds out of the gutter. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Purple rhymes with orange. I believe in you, and I believe that purple rhymes with orange. Okay, just saying.
Oh, what am I gonna do for this one? Dang it!
Damn it!
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I have to let that one go. Okay, come on.
Okay. Purple, if you would like to come in, let me know, and I'll get you on Twitter. I'll get you the link over there if you'd like.
I had brain farts on both these. Oh.
Yeah, so did I.
Here's where the fun starts.
They were kind of weird.
Starting off, passive-aggressive ghosts are always writing blank on your wall in blood.
Get out. Or not.
Your vote.
Keep that. Or fuck you. But have a nice day.
Cheese and rice.
Woo!
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Have a
Sounds like
nice
something I would do if I was a ghost.
Drive safely.
On Mama's stream today, I said, flat earthers think taking a vacuum out of a container is when they take their vacuum cleaner out of the house.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Secret words to poor Humber's bedroom. Who's a good boy? Who wants belly rubs? Walkies. Or Cash's queen is naked.
Both
that's the easiest
work,
way to get in my room.
actually.
Just saying.
What'd you say?
Just anybody
What?
naked is the easiest way to get in the room. Come on now.
Doesn't matter who it is. Well, yes, it
Well,
does, but
Kind of does, but you know.
Mhm.
The
It's the
password
easiest
is
way, anyway.
everyone's naked.
There you go. Thump, thump, thump. What the hell was that? Are you
Can't hear it.
Yeah.
Can't hear the game
Monitor.
anymore.
Gravy boat.
Well, radical news
Swimming
for the gravy
into
boat.
boat. Or lubing up the orgy.
Oh God.
There we go.
and you have a gravy boat sex slave. Sex slave, bring the gravy boat.
Yeah.
More, please.
And you know, Shabby is naked at work.
I don't care.
No,
I mean, I don't know who
that's
anybody
locked.
is.
Get in
so-
the door locked.
They're a lols cow.
All right, check this out.
Who's Shanny?
It would be devastating to have a caricature artist draw you blank.
Like the French girls.
Decisions,
Giving a thumbs
decisions.
up.
Choose your favorite.
Yeah,
Is that a
I'm not a
Titanic
nerd
reference?
bitch.
Okay, well, sure.
Yeah, I'm
Be
not
like
sure.
a Titanic reference, you know, driving like the French girls or whatever the fuck they say. I don't know. Ooh, Julian.
Try me like one of your French girls, Jack.
Yep, we're all naked under our clothes. Exactly.
Exactly. Yep.
The senior prom theme most often rejected by high schools.
Uh-oh.
Teenage pregnancy. No way.
Teachers heavy petting pets, or slim sex dungeon, or prom that dumpster baby.
No, I'm not done.
Thank you, Family Guy.
Okay, this one is rejected by high schools.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh no, that would be a perfect one, Vila. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Next, you have to defeat this player in gladiatorial combat. What
It
weapon
would
do
be
you
perfect, but it's American
A
schools.
fucking magnet. Oh,
Now
wait.
reject it.
Decisions. Choose your
Double-headed dildos, no lube, or a purple dildo and a well-oiled midget.
That's not gonna
Magnet.
defeat him.
Yeah,
That's gonna
man.
freaking make him more powerful.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, but it doesn't say how you defeat. It could be defeat by making him have an orgasm, and then you defeat him that way.
Very true.
Just saying, you know.
Post nut pass out.
Damn it!
Yeah,
I lost this round.
unfortunately. Yeah.
And here we have It's just a matter of time before someone goes through this player's phone and finds blank.
Dick pics of Pearl.
All
Okay,
it tells
choose your
me
favorite.
of
Yeah.
nothing. So much nothing.
Well, we've
No,
seen so much in your phone, hon. We know it's not nothing.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the first one. You definitely know what a Jacob's ladder looks like.
Next one up. Your spouse is keeping a terrible secret. Their blank isn't real.
Penis or
Everybody,
heavy metal addiction.
It's not an addiction.
Everybody say hello to Purple.
I
How
can
are
quit
you
if I
doing?
want, man. Hey, Purple.
Yeah, but I don't want to, man.
Hello, Purple.
Best drug ever.
Thank you, everyone. And Mama, that was
good.
good as well.
Yeah, I just had to type something really fast. I was running out of time.
No, that works. That works.
all right, let's put a cap on round 2 and see those scores.
And after this, we'll go ahead and play one more if everybody's still willing to play another game.
At the end of round 2, we got Widows in the lead, followed by Skittles. Dun, dun, dun.
Get ready for
Oh, I like that announcer voice. That was great.
Yeah.
point.
I'm just warming up for my my Friday night game night, you know.
That's right.
Yes,
That needs
awesome.
3 separate responses.
Okay, so it's
Got all
3
that? Good.
separate responses. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if it says one word or 3 words, do
words.
not put 3 words.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, while they're typing out their answers, why don't you guys go ahead and hit that like button?
Okay, sure, we'll go with that.
Brain.
What? How do you kick out your own
Turning back
Discord?
now.
What the? Oh, no.
The 3 things you better not bring to a knife fight, chump.
Chump.
Yeah.
Slim's penis, Mama's magic wand,
That's the
rings
same
his
thing.
wit, or a double-sided purple dildo, lube, Slim.
Oh,
Isn't the
Jesus.
Now,
penis
do
and
you
Mama's
not
lip
bring it
want
to
the
the
same
knife
thing?
fight because you're gonna lose, or because
They
wouldn't
don't want to win.
It'll be a sword fight if I show up.
exactly?
Yeah, but it's gonna be more like Needle from Game of Thrones, you know.
Yeah, there we go.
You should always bring a gun to a knife
3
fight.
surprising facts about pandas.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, let's
They
not talk
are
shit about pandas,
bamboo
okay?
hookers.
That's true.
Fifth claw is for
All right,
fifth
folks,
claw
everyone
is for click play. They are really multicolored. They like playing with dildos. They don't need lube for anal. They are afraid of flirters.
Yeah. Alright. All 6 of those things are true.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Milk or cream.
Are they just fucking with you, or are they
Yeah,
like legit
they are.
lusting cunts?
3 job titles that sound too good to be true.
Oh, jeez.
Mhm.
Slim's assistant, hungry hippo number 1, My penis holder,
Yeah,
sex toy inspector, mattress inspector for the sex toys,
Oh, those
and
are definitely
chocolate
gonna be
taster.
true.
Okay, well, I have to go with that one because,
Would it be absolutely
Reasons.
amazing?
Slim is a slut for his own name. Just saying.
I am.
3 things that happened at the Monster Mash that they couldn't sing about.
Oh God.
Rev's cucumber, Shani's cooking, Von is shit, Vila rode into town on an ass, yo mama's ass.
Oh, God damn you all.
They weren't talking about that blood orgy.
Okay, I'm going with that one
Vila
because
rode into town on an ass, yo mama's ass, yo mama's ass.
I cannot live with this
don't
tension.
forget
Show
to
me
lock
the
the
final
cage,
scores.
Nicole.
Yeah, always lock the cage. Mm-hmm.
Always lock the cage.
Wow, I actually
No,
won.
GG.
Kiddos finally won.
GG.
Okay. We
I'm
are
down
going
for
to
another.
Ass. Yo,
Yeah, we're
mama.
gonna do one more game. Is everybody up for that?
I
Oh
am.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to be in.
Alien, I'm not going to go in on this one, so you can take my space to play.
Awesome.
Are you sure?
So I'm going
Thank
to go ahead and put the
I've had
code
a
in
go,
the
you have a
side chat, and then we will go from there. So go to the private chat, everybody in the stream on my yards, and whoa. I kind of like. Oh, we have the Zoomy that just joined us.
Hey Zoomy.
Hey.
Hey,
Upside
Hi.
down.
Hey, Sumi.
I don't have the code.
Yeah, hold
Nobody
on.
has it yet.
Oh,
I got excited that Zoomy was joining us for the last game because unfortunately I haven't been able to join you all playing over there. So I'm glad that you can join us. And here we go. And the side chat is awesome. Is the code? Did I get in yet? Oh, I didn't even get it myself in yet. I hate when I do that.
Love you.
You to get into yourself, Slim.
I know.
Yeah,
I
don't
forget
hurt
to get
yourself.
inside myself because
Yeah, how do you
I
get
just
inside
want
of
all
someone?
of you to be inside of me.
that's because you're inside me right now, so you forget.
That's
Can I
why.
watch?
Exactly.
Oh, of
That's
course, everybody's
the-
invited to watch.
Well,
Excellent.
that's the OnlyFans.
Good night,
where you
Spittle.
gotta
Have a good
Yes,
night.
that's OnlyFans though. You have to pay.
pay. Yeah, you gotta pay.
What else
Night,
is used for my
Spittle,
sex
love you,
life? I mean, shit.
Right.
Yes.
Bye, Spittle.
Later, Spittle. Okay, so it looks like we have one more slot to fill. If there's not another person in our as a guest that wants to join, then we will go ahead and share this right now. And the code is WILIC.
Why
Why?
does it taste good?
Because it
So
feels
amazing.
so good.
Because it feels good to be inside of you with my tongue.
God.
I can't take all you dirty people. Oh my god. Thought this was a family stream.
Yeah,
Okay,
fuck
if
that
that's
noise.
the case, no virgins allowed.
Well, I'm out. Fuck.
It's a
Darn it.
stream if we're talking about the family, the dungeon family, because that's definitely.
Yeah, there's a big
Dungeon
difference.
family. Da, da, da.
Yeah, exactly.
Da, da, da.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I do have good news though. I got great news. All
They're
right, so
freaky and they're pervy.
okay. What's the news there, Alien?
the gummies are kicking in.
Okay.
Yay!
I was wondering if you had it.
Nice.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes. It's gonna be a good time. What are we doing here? Are we playing? Ready?
Yes,
Now
yes, here we
everyone's
go.
cooking in.
Got one in
All
the
right,
audience.
everybody.
Anybody can join the audience, by the way. Anybody can join the audience.
My butt plug is kicking in, but that's just because I sat on it. So, anyways,
Yeah.
Is
I
it
wouldn't
the
kick a butt
vibrating
plug.
one?
That sounds painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds painful.
Even if you're into that kind of thing, still sounds painful.
It's time for Quick Flash 3. The
You don't
one
know
that
what
is
you're missing,
free.
honey.
I'm your host, Smitty, and for every quiplash you get,
Smitty, you suck.
Nickel in my
He does.
401k.
But not well.
This is round one. Points are scored based on the percentage of people who choose your response. Let's
Okay.
flip.
Hey, Bila, are you still going to be reading this, or should I read it? What do you guys want to do?
You read it. You've got great
Yeah.
voice.
Alien reads them really well.
Yeah, there we
Let him
go.
do it.
Okay, here we go.
No, not yet.
Okay. Mama will like this one.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So, real quick question, if we could try to answer this real quick. Slim and anybody else, what are the things you guys would like to avoid in an answer?
Nothing.
It's flip
No,
time.
yeah.
There was something I said last time, and I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, stop that."
Let's break the ice.
So I just want to make sure I don't piss people off.
Cancer can be a bit of a touchy subject for one of the people watching because they're grieving their child at the moment.
Okay.
Apart from that, like anything.
Book adaptation. Okay, you want to read that, Alien?
Yep. Book adaptations have gone too far. Now they're making blank on ice. So Slim's Dungeon Orgy on ice, or Slim's Detachable Penis and Friends on ice.
Cheese and rice. It's the same thing.
Right.
Can you see somebody skating a slim penis with their head sticking out?
I know. I want to see it so bad.
That'd be cool.
Slim just wants to see his cock on ice skates.
So bad.
May I introduce the most disgusting night we have?
Wouldn't your penis on ice make your balls shrivel up?
Yeah.
So we got my ladyship. May I introduce the most disgusting night we have? Sir Peaks-a-Lot and Sir JM Truth. Oh, Lord.
I know which one I'm picking.
I like Sir Peaks a lot.
that is good, but I did this for Mama. Thank you.
Next, the dish that gets you
uninvited from future potlucks.
Uh-oh.
Mama's special cream.
All right, people.
Flange, okay, and vegetable surprise.
So, if you were to bring to my potluck Mama's special creme flange, I would definitely eat that, and you would always be invited back.
Creme flange.
Yes. Now, if the vegetable surprise was in the shape of dildos, then you'd be invited back. But otherwise,
little baby carrot, not little baby carrots though.
No, big huge
zucchini. Right, cucumber. Mm-hmm.
Leading cause of goosebumps, probably.
Uh-oh. The leading cause of goosebumps, probably. The awesome foreplay from a panda's fifth claw and a ghost dragging his dick along your arm.
It's semen. Yeah, lizard. It's definitely semen. Yeah.
It's semen.
Exactly.
It's
Definitely
semen. It's semen.
That's my secret.
Oh, Skits, I was trying to tell you. A friend of mine just bought
the callback didn't work
on a 3D printer.
Oh, dang it.
Let's keep it going.
What's the most popular kid from your high school is... Oh, shit. What the most popular kid from your high school is probably doing right now? Cleaning the private rooms at sex shops and time and sucking off brown-faced Jim. Wow.
Well, we know whose answer that is.
Okay.
I'm going to give that one.
Okay.
You're doing time and sucking up round face Jim. Excellent.
They're both good. They're both
Good one,
good.
Cassius.
Yeah.
And we knew that was Julian's.
The most outrageous thing you can smuggle inside a baguette.
My dick.
Penis. Yep.
Yeah.
Glimpse attached to penis or a gram of coke. Just a gram?
I think those other two probably have been smuggled inside of a baguette.
I've smuggled it inside of a bunch of things. I have the video to prove it too.
Fun fact: some type of penis actually holds a gram of cocaine in it.
Yeah. You can put it right inside.
Julian, me and you are on the same page, honey.
You just take the straw, put it inside. You just blow that gram of coke up it.
The world leader in anal lube and all kinds of stupid
decisions.
Well, we know the real answer.
Yeah, we know the real answer to that one.
Yeah, it's that one.
Unfortunately,
because one includes the other.
Yeah,
anal lube.
Well, anal lube isn't stupid. Anal lube is required at some point.
Well, how else do you think Biden got in office? Wait, what?
What?
Oh shit!
Nice,
mommy.
Oh wait! That was a super quick flash.
There you go. I missed that.
Super quick flash.
One thing you should never slather mayonnaise on.
Oh god! Your partner, unless you kill them first, and a freshly killed hooker sandwich.
Oh god.
Not the fucking same difference, right? I mean,
The only difference here is whether or not you're expected to pay them.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
Right.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
It's practically the same thing.
You can even put it in one of those baguettes. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she's only a hooker after she's dead. It's a prostitute before. Right?
That's true. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Super quick flash.
I mean, that's how I judge how big a trunk is, by how many hookers you can fit into it.
Exactly.
Makes
How many
sense.
dead hookers,
Makes a
how
lot
many
of
dead
sense.
hookers you can fit into the trunk.
That's how I buy a car. How many dead hookers can I fit in the trunk?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Remember, dead hookers can be a lot more flexible.
Alien, I'm
than
probing you
live
now.
ones. So always bring a dead hooker to measure.
Points are doubled, so try to bring it, okay?
Like, wow, you can fit 4 dead hookers in that trunk.
I've never seen so many dead hookers in all my life. Lord knows I have.
God damn it.
Yeah, what was it in that movie as well? The hooker from Sargon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That was Chris Farley's best role ever.
Yeah.
The damn hooker from Sargon. Saigon. The damn Saigon.
Yeah, from Dirty Work.
Dirty Work,
there's
yeah.
there's the hooker that bit my nose off.
Okay, here we go.
You picking anything good? Hell yeah, Street Fighter, man. G7. You just hit G8. If you love pina colada.
Take a second to write down your entries. There really has to be a better way to do it.
God, I fucking love that movie.
No turning back now.
Fuck you, Smitty. Let's go.
That was a good movie. That was a good
Fast
movie.
is
A brutally honest theme for a valedictorian speech.
speech.
I fucked this guy. I fucked that guy. I fucked that teacher. No. How I sucked my way to straight A's and slept with all the teachers to pass. I'm out.
I love that
Wait, Wait.
We have to add the I'm out.
I'm out. Mic drop. Boom.
Wait.
Again, though, they're basically the same.
Pretty much.
Who read my autobiography? Seriously?
I love it. I'm out
Damn
at the
it,
end.
Flem.
I'm out. Awesome.
I'm out.
Next on the docket, the title of a web series no one asked for.
What Charlotte really wrote, and
All right, choose your
how many
favorite.
dead hookers can I fit in my trunk?
Yes, of course.
Going around rating every automobile by how many fucking dead hookers you can fit in the trunk.
I'll give you back. But I have a hatchback. Okay, how many hookers can you fit in the back of your car?
2.3. You mean 0.3. You heard me.
Mm-hmm.
And the Quiplash got fucked.
Damn, my Quiplash
And
got
now, if this player had a catchphrase, it would be.
Oh, please read this.
Fucking cat, fuck off. Or penis, probe, same difference.
Love them both.
Hold on. You have to read it. Say, if Alien X had a catchphrase, it would be. Read it.
Fucking cat, fuck off. Or penis, probe, same difference.
Okay.
Yes.
The first one is so true, though.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
say that quite often. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That was good, though, Julian. Oh, my God. Those were both so good.
And Julian's heard it way more than most of y'all. So.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Advice, advice Colorful would get from a financial planner. You spent too much on how many hookers will fit inside your trunk?
Well, enjoy these big points.
I'm not the only one on the dead hooker train.
Next
year. Oh God, they have those?
Into high fashion.
Oh God.
How to turn farming into high fashion. Farm animal skin everything and
like
put lipstick on a pig, of course. Jesus.
I love that one. That's great.
You can put lipstick on a pig. It doesn't mean you would fuck it.
Fuck.
Hey, I mean, even animals need loving.
True.
Oh shit!
I hate you, Colorful.
It was just so perfect,
like my only
though.
good answer.
Yeah.
Super quick flash.
Next one up. What will be the leading cause of death in 2200?
Life. Stuffing. Jesus Christ. Stuffing dead hookers in your trunk. And anal vaping.
The trunk is in quotes, though.
Yeah, trunk.
In your
trunk. A lot of junk in that trunk, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's the same thing, right? I mean.
Yeah.
I love that.
Good one, Zumi.
Oh, come on.
Anal vaping is actually probably what they're going to be in 2200.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Probably, actually.
Bruce Springsteen song that doesn't exist.
But trunk was in quotes.
Must be love, love, love. And born to fuck in the USA.
I've been okay. I want that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like an awesome song.
Oh well, how you doing there, Nicole? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll give you a call in a minute. Oh jeez, anal vaping
with acid.
All right, okay,
Lord.
okay.
People would pay good money to see
Wow.
historic footage of blank.
All right. JFK banging Marilyn Monroe. Okay.
Or
Well, I guess
Slim Cyborg creating his first dungeon.
Going back in time and creating his first dungeon.
Exactly. Yeah, it started in the Egyptian times.
Before your time machine broke, that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Little known fact, that's what the pyramids actually are.
Wow, we still got Dirty Alien followed by Naughty Mama.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
meant to be the symbol of you pitching a tent with your erection under the sheets.
Exactly. There you go. That's how the pyramid was created.
responsive.
Obelisks were the first dick pics, by the way.
Big pressure.
Or first meeting with Jesus.
Brilliant. That's good.
God damn you, lizard.
Oh boy. Okay.
Damn it. And I can't spell today. What the hell, man?
My question sucks.
Like your mom.
Okay,
Got it.
there we go.
Okay.
There should be a bonus. There should be a bonus for first answer.
Okay, yeah, you're
How fast the person does it. Who's the first? Yeah.
Yeah, like who's the first?
So 30 seconds, everyone.
Mine was fairly easy.
Yeah, mine was.
I couldn't think of a really good one.
Right.
Mine was pretty easy too.
Again, just like your mom.
Damn!
My high school gym teacher taught me 3 things. Blank.
Oh, Lord. How to deep throat, how to relax for animal, and how many football players I can
Fit in my trunk. Fit in my trunk.
Yeah, I ran out of room.
Fit in the trunk works.
Fit in the trunk. Yeah.
What Widows must have dropped off.
3-step plan for creating
I think
a
he fell asleep.
Frankenstein-style monster.
Here we go.
sexy time, and who cares? I'm done.
Oh, Jesus.
And holds dinner party, restrain guests / collect parts, and poker for whose brain.
Now, kind of more gets into location morgue or more gets into person morgue because either it would completely
location.
Yeah, and the morgue you're thinking of, I wouldn't use him for anything. Never mind.
Yeah, me neither. No.
No, you can go to the morgue, get the extra parts, and bang the rest. I mean, what?
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's be honest. The only things you really need to become a lawyer are blank, blank, and blank.
Excuse me.
Bribing a judge, sex with judge, and marry judge. And car with a sizable trunk, a chainsaw, and dead hookers.
Rich daddy, white privilege, no morals.
Yeah, right.
Actually, the first one is the theme from a certain
How to
musical
lie.
by Goodwin and Sullivan.
Well, being a great liar, having white privilege, and knowing how to bribe judges. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I would say knowing how to blow judges, but that's just me.
I was trying to get at that, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Zoomy.
There you go, Julian.
3 ways to make love without physical contact.
Yeah, this one was dumb. Anyway, all right. So 3 ways to make love without physical contact: detach Slim's penis, apply lube, and shove it up my ass. Throw knives, creepily watch from a tree, and the headset from Demolition Man.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Reenact that stupid Rose scene from 40 Days and 40 Nights or whatever it is.
Yeah, technically the first one's 3 steps and not 3 ways. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
True. That's yeah.
Picky. I still won. I
naughty
don't care.
mama, you just beat me. Damn it.
I did.
Did it
In the game too.
You like that though.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, but she's wearing too many clothes.
Well, we'll talk about that later.
Oh fuck! I got down in the 3rd place.
Yeah, mama.
Naughty mama with the win.
Like always.
Coming up in the bottom of the 2nd place. Yay.
Right behind me.
Yep.
Naughty comes from the rear. Wait, what?
All right.
I want to spell it the
Good
right way,
game.
but there's not enough friggin' letters on there. It won't let me do it.
Good game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going
Thank you,
to end.
Slim.
Yes, we're going to end the stream for tonight. Tomorrow is Cookie's stream, and we're going to be going over how to clean your sex toys. There
Good to know.
is the fetish of falling in love with inanimate objects that we're going to talk about. And then the third thing is going to be the top 10 sex chairs of 2022. So
Sex
that is what.
chairs?
Yes.
Cookie's going over this tomorrow?
Can
Yes, so
Cookie put
that's-
sex swings in there too?
We're doing.
Yeah.
She's doing that later because that's a whole nother subject. She
Oh,
found
okay.
she found the swings and chairs, and she said she couldn't do it in one episode. So we'll be doing swings, or she'll be doing swings next week.
Okay.
Because she found the top 10 sex chairs of 2020, which ones to buy. Not
Gotcha.
they're the best of 2020, but which ones to buy in 2020. So
I got you.
the free,
Yeah.
You know, it's the product like.
Can I send Cookie a hilarious video taken on a woman's wedding day where she serenades her partner that she just married the wall?
A wall?
A wall of
Oh,
a house.
my
She
lord.
married it, and she's got a ukulele in her little wedding dress, singing a song to her wall husband.
Wow.
Can I get Cookie a video, please, to play?
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely send it to Slim. Me.
Interesting.
Yeah, send it to me in Discord.
Now he's talking in the third person.
She
Craig.
takes that.
I think
She
she
takes
broke
that.
him.
You love it so much. Why don't you marry it to heart?
Yeah.
So
that walk
send me
so
that in the Discord, and we will definitely go over. That's what all of these streams are about is going over the weird, the strange, the bizarre, to normalize
Find a
it,
way to
and
make
or
you don't get evicted.
yeah, yes. And Alien, you can definitely hit me up in Discord in a second once we end this, and you and I can have a minute. That would be wonderful because I'm fingering that you have something fun for us to do.
No, just a question that's not for YouTube.
Exactly. There we go.
Got it.
There we go,
Got it.
sir.
Yeah. Better in private for sure.
Yeah. You got the ball clamp on too tight. You got to ask me in the DMs in the Discord. No, I understand.
No, I don't know how to release it.
He can't get the ring off.
That's what I'm saying.
He can't get the ring off.
I'll go over that in the Discords with you there, sir. Yes. So really quick, let's go through everybody and have everybody promote what they want so we can get the fuck out of here. So Vila, is there anything you want to tell us about that's coming up on your channel?
Wednesday is again the reading of the spooky and the horrors and the things like that. Me and Poe are talking about doing a funny game thing where we're playing Wobbly Life. It's a really funny game. It's like GTA for children, and it's kind of hilarious.
It is really fucking
Might
hilarious.
be doing that.
Yeah. Yes. Sweet. Awesome. So in the description for this live stream has all those stream pervs in there. The only one that I didn't get to yet is Mama's that I'm going to put in just a minute. But Mama, if you would be so kind to put your channel link in the description, Alien X and Purple, if you would like to put yours, and Zoomy, if you would like to put your channel links in the side chat, please do that now. If you are not modded, please let me know, and I will make sure that I change that right away. And please promote yourselves. Zoomy, is there anything you want to let us know about what's coming up with you in the future?
Yeah, we're actually going to continue doing JM month until I believe not next week. Yeah, until the first, basically. Well,
hang on.
No, this is the last week.
This is the last weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the last JM month week, which
right
until the election or whatever that NC10 is doing on April 1st.
Okay.
So
I'll talk to you guys later.
We're probably going to be doing a
Mama.
little bit of extra stuff, not concerning Flat Earth for a bit because JM has really wiped us out.
Yeah.
You totally understand that. Yeah.
We were thinking about actually doing more of Woo content. Probably going into those poor prophet Christians.
Oh yeah.
You know who we're talking about, the prosperity, prosperity gospel. We're going to be going into more prosperity gospel
those
stuff. Yeah. So we'll be doing that on NASA Bunker 33 next weekend. So this weekend will be JM Truth Month, and next will be prosperity gospel.
Awesome. And if you or anybody who's listening now or later in the future would like any information on any woo science stuff, just hit me up in the Decima Chords, and I have a handful of commercials and people promoting woo stuff that we all know doesn't actually work, but they're trying to make money off of it.
Right.
And I have a playlist of that I can share with people. So just hit me up in the Decima Chords, and I will help share that stuff if we don't talk about it here. Or if there's anything that anybody wants to talk about with me on my streams, hit me up in Discords, and I will do the research, and then you can come on my channel and we can talk about it in further detail as well. So anyway, we all want to go about that. Let's get to the aliens right quick. Is there anything you want to promote on your channel there, sir?
Just my Friday night game nights for Quiplash and the Murder Trivia Jackbox games, What the Dub, that kind of shit. Quite a bit dirtier than what you guys go through on here, but
I can attest to that.
Care. So snowflakes are not generally invited, but anybody else that wants to come, 18 plus, please. Otherwise, you can catch me on Warzone and all that other shit all the time. So just whatever. That's all I really got. Nothing really special coming up. Just some live shit. That's about it.
Sweet. Well, thank you very much, Alien, for being here.
No. Wait. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding.
You're welcome. Hey, Mama.
Yeah, today I had my I revisited the JM and gas pressure video. I did it 2.5 years ago. It's one where he said that the sun is like a ball of fire and needs oxygen to burn. So I redid it from the original video that I had downloaded, and all new comments and everything. So if you want to watch it, it's on my channel right now. Tomorrow I have my TikTok compilation video. I need to change the title because I want to call it the stupid and funny. I forgot to do that. But and then Wednesday I'll have another video on to be determined, and Thursday, What the Hell, Karen, for Premiere Thursday.
Kick-ass. And
so everything will be in the Discords.
Lizard,
if you're on Discord, you'll see it.
DM me, please.
I'm on so many damn servers. I spam them all.
If you have not subscribed to Mom's channel and you've not seen any of her content, what the fuck are you doing? You're slacking. You really need to go check out her content, because she is one of the way more better creators out there that knows how to edit and put together like an actual story. And like, What the Hell, Karen, like it's an actual, like, watching a fully produced video. It's not like showing clips. It's actual production in it, and you put so much time and effort into it, and in your audio.
Thank you.
Everybody, please go over there and show her support. Like, share, comment. Please comment on her videos to get her more views in the algorithms, because she totally deserves it. My podcast just does live streams, and it's easy for me to just do this stuff. She does really awesomely produced videos, so please go and show her some love.
And Tiny Captain is joining us with a video on Premiere Thursday this week too, so awesome. I will spam the Discords with a playlist Thursday morning as well.
Awesome. And we will share that, and we will get your stuff out there as well. Tiny Captain, and you go ahead and put your channel link in the side chat as well, and we will all go over there and check out your channel. Cassius Queen, what would you like to let us know before we get the fuck out of here?
If anybody would like to give me some ideas on like doing gaming live streams, like what games you all would like to play, everything like that. I would like to start doing gaming lives on my channel, so hit me up in the DMs and let me know what you want to do.
What platform are you working on? A PC, PS, Xbox?
Mine's PC, a laptop.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So,
what kind of games are you looking to get into?
How
like
yeah,
stuff
how
like this,
beefy is
like
your
Cards Against
computer?
Humanity, What the Dub, stuff
Okay.
like that.
Okay. All right. Yes, we will be in
And
contact with you,
Mom,
and
I
we
still have
will
to hook
be.
up with you for the Karen videos.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Say it again.
I said I still have to hook up with you for the Karen videos.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just DM me. We'll get it going.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
So we'll get that
Sounded
figured out in
dirty.
the near future, Cassius, and we will play some games with you on your stream as well. So, Purple, what would you like to let us know about that you have coming up?
I just do casual live chats Wednesdays at noon, Thursdays at 10 p.m. Although this week I won't be doing the Thursday night one. I've got to get up early on Friday morning because Sloth Girl's going in for surgery.
Okay. All right.
What's your time zone?
Central Time.
Central Time. All right.
So normally on the morning shows, I'm on with Purple. So I should be there with you all to hang out. So yes, it's a very wonderful conversation, a lot of fun. Godless Sower takes over the conversation usually, but we have a lot of fun on those streams. And so please, everybody go over there and show Purple a lot of love as well. Yes. So thank you all very much. You all have a good night. I will see you on the other streams and or tomorrow for Cookie McSweet Tits. She will be on and we'll be talking about all kinds of fun sex like normal. Because even though she's going through menopause, she still loves the sex with the semen down at the dock. So she'll be talking about that.
I'm with Cookie, so yes.
I'm definitely with Cookie. I'm definitely with Cookie.
So we will all see you there in the near future. Thank you all very much. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Exit stage right.